All right. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, Crosskeys friends. This is round three of the Crosskeys tournament, which for some of you, you see these two names and you cannot imagine why this crime has occurred. But here we are in the 2-0 match in round three. We have Alaszun, runner-up from last year in the Crosskeys tournament, 2023. We have Lynn, former Crosskeys champion. I could talk wax poetic about the two of these, but before I do that, let me first introduce myself to those of you who don't know who I am. My name is Zafikel. I got strung into this, beat up behind a pub by Brave, who told me to do this Restream and do comms. So, hello, friends.
I still have to beat him up, but he's here now.
Yeah, I mean, it will still happen, but, you know. Brave, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you very much. I am off work this week. Nice glove.
Ooh, nice glove. If he gets the 50-50, it's the most criminal thing in the world. Okay. He's like, no, I'm going back to bed.
I've done my part, I'm off, bye! Oh, Alaszun, you're... Okay, sorry, I'm gonna mess around with the audio a little bit. Alaszun's is super quiet.
This is I would say normally there would have been a divergence because, so the two of these two players, I mean, frankly speaking, are cut from the same cloth. A lot of the things that Alaszun has said, frankly, is that, you know, he's learned from, like, he and Lynn are stylistically the same, but you know, he would say that Lynn does it better, and this opening is luckily going to be a convergence of things, right? Because they're both going to end up doing the hula hand. Alaszun's going to find a glove, and this early game is just going to basically converge. Alaszun getting the right RNG here, getting the the one bomb immediately, but yeah. A very similar cozy early start. That glove is going to make mobility routing decisions pretty autopilot for the next bit of time, though, honestly, for the two of them. So hello, Julo. But I really kind of like this with these two starts as well. This sort of glove, cutting your route very early a couple of times, because realistically you're going to have a bomb or two. You're going to want to do these short hops. You actually have this desert connector, which is sort of going to be interesting to follow. Alaszun digging out a tree pole. I didn't actually see what the bottom of that was. Thank you for going back, Alaszun. Doubling back for a compass.
Just to be sure.
Yeah, I mean, just to be safe. Like, that's one of those, you know, most things, I saw the bottom pixel, I was like, is that a blue bottle? Is that, what is this?
Nice.
Ick. Alright, well, nice palace.
So yeah, I've been doing some stuff. Do we know where Sankstar is? Is it nice? Is it beautiful? Is it...
It's the useless fairy. It's perfect.
It's perfect for doing a hula hand right at the start, and then after that it's just shit.
Well, it's just shit. I mean, the thing is that Alaszun will actually probably not be able, because of where this is, he's not going to see the desert left connector at which to push a shot for a while. But it's kind of nice because the second you get a bomb, you can cut her out early. All is nice, all is pleasant, and getting the cack sucks, so like both players are going to be walking a bit, and it's fine.
Yeah. Just give us a flute. No.
I mean,
that would be nice.
You'd like that.
I would like that. I would like that a lot. Or boots. It's still shit to, you know, have to continually run to cack, but at least it's a little bit faster.
So it's a touch faster. I mean, or just get nice connectors. Like, that's always the thing you want more than anything. Is if I don't have great mobility, I want nice connectors.
Zaf, you're asking a lot. You're asking a lot here. Nice connectors.
Lynn is Okay. So, both of these are good friends of mine. I don't suspect that Alaszun is going to go for this Mimic Clip. I think he's going to take bombs and bail, and I think this is Lin wanting to go really early for Divergence. I mean, this is a really easy pod to get back to, but if you're one of those players that has a fast buffer list, not like me, you know, you're going to pull this out and get an extra 2 items and get some more resources too.
Yeah, that was super slick.
It's gross. I can't stand people who do that. Every time I practice it, I have a blister on my thumb the size of Texas.
How do people do it with their thumbs? Because Lana's like, I'm going to teach you. And like, if you've ever seen Lana do it, Lana doesn't actually mimic clip. She walks in the room and mimics disappear. So,
yeah,
like, she's incredible. And yeah, everybody's like, use your thumb. I'm like, how do you use your thumb? It hurts.
Yeah, my 2 teammates are like, yeah, you just do this. Okay, so Lynn's not going to continue there. Interesting. I was thinking you might take that all the way to Eastern area, but sure, fine. Oh, he wants the... Okay, he's actually going to cut here for backup sank. This makes sense. But yeah, the people that can do that... Ooh, that is a nice stun prize, actually.
That is a very nice stun prize.
I mean, they both Houlihan, but like that's gonna be nice money in case you find Luck Fair or anything else. So
it's a dangerous place for a pub. You go in there, get pissed, you're gonna fall down that ladder.
I mean, it looks like it's got rails. You're fine.
Does that really help though? You never.
I mean, depends how pissed you are. I mean.
Oh, back in the day.
Back before the rando days.
Back when I'm pretty sure, like, so I'm coming up 9 years dry now. I reckon now I could have like a sniff and I would be like telling everybody I loved them.
I can't drink much anymore, so like even before I was a bit of a lightweight, but now it's like since COVID I've not really touched. Like I'll do an occasional sniff of something, but yeah, I'd be dead.
Yeah, so
I would, yeah.
We'll sit in the weak corner, me and you. Oh,
that's fine.
Sa.
Hello, Mr. Ha. Okay. Thieves for our green.
Big key, is it for thieves? No, okay.
Oh
wait, is this one for thieves? No, okay. Thought that just might have been a bit humorous, but
yeah.
Okay. Give us 2 perhaps useful big keys, that's nice. Also, I know we kind of just like glossed over it. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Nice book.
Yeah, literacy.
We kind of glossed over it, but a glove was the first time was actually really nice as well.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Because I definitely try and avoid, you know, kind of South Shore like glove locked areas if I can, but this is just no entrance left behind. Chickens.
I'm a little bit shocked. I guess the thing is like early glove means you have a lot of interesting decisions, and for like with the Sank start, you had a couple of options of like you could actually have just gone straight left from Sank, you know, check or from Sank at Useless Fairies. You got to check the Sank drop down, do everything there, but they're probably going to end the route here. But like it means that you're not missing anything in the early game. You're not having to do these sort of awkward loops around. Usually you do it anyway with CAC, right? Because you'll find a connector or 2 here, so you get to kind of cover your bases. But this is just a nice, like, do it in one sweep thing, too, so...
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't mind maybe leaving, like, Lost Woods area, but let's get all the entrances in CAC, and then... maybe go back. I don't think we've seen Ganon yet, have we? But we also haven't looked at a lot of drop downs.
We haven't looked at a lot, yeah. We saw Lumberjack at Castle. We've seen, you know, Uncle there, but we've not really seen a lot of them, so...
Yeah. Lynn obviously hates trees.
I don't blame them.
What did a tree ever do to you?
Well, so birds aren't real, but trees are mean, and they let birds exist, so it's a combo platter.
I see.
Yeah, you're not walking in there. That's a gross...
Yeah, let's not do that right now. Let's wait, maybe get something a little bit better, like a weapon. Those don't count. Bombs don't count.
Yeah, bombs aren't it. You got 1 small key, it's fine. But like no small keys and bombs, now that's a tomorrow problem.
Yep. That is a problem for future Alaszun and Linlinlin, and Future them are not worried about it. Because they'll go back with a fire on and be like, fucking die.
Yeah. And the other hope for this with the South part as well is the ability to maybe splash elite and link the route from the either Sank or the Bumper Cave all the way to Ice Rod Cave. So it's it's a big loop if it gets to happen, but it's kind of a nice thing where you get to completely cover a huge swath of the map.
Yep. Sick kid, but no bottle.
No bottle. Mr. Two Bombs.
Oh, looky. Johnny gave us his hooker. And a sword.
Okay.
And money. Part-time love. Probably for the hooker. That's a decent map.
I forget that I'm on a place where I could say such a thing, not as though I'm going to, but that the freedom of speech there.
Did you just were you just horrified for a second? Like, she just said hooker on speed gaming.
Listen, I've got it conditioned in me not to say certain things, and not as though I would. But for a moment, you know.
Oh, vanilla cackwell. If it's good, then we'll be happy.
I also wonder too if Alaszun cuts here and goes to the TR items, or like it doubles back for it. 'Cause it's not a terrible spot. It's Snitch right. So, ugh. Okay, well.
I don't know. Mitts early is nice. Like, I don't. That's it. Like connectors, maybe. I've just got Dark World access. Like, fuck off.
You're never unhappy with having like 2 gloves. Like no one's ever been upset that they had that. It's more just
I don't know. I definitely just got upset. Like
right,
half
but
an
you're
hour
never
ago.
gonna. Okay, well, fair. You're never gonna be like, oh shite, I'm looking for entrances behind Mitts, right? Okay, you got them. Like it's fine.
I don't like see if I'm like 2 hours in and then it's like Mitts. It's like, fuck off. No.
Yeah, no.
That's it. But now, yeah. Oh well, there you go. Ped is dead. Your dreams were killed. Yeah, no. Right now,
dreams were killed long ago.
Right now, that those mitts are like pretty nice. That's pretty tasty. That's even more stuff that we don't have to go back and double check. Let's just find the moon pearl first. Or like Beer says, just always be upsetty spaghetti.
It's also nice too because you then have this idea of if I get stuck on, you know, EDM, I don't have to make weird choices about what entrances do I not. Like I can basically cover everything. I'm not really having to make awkward drop down 50-50s. Like do I cover this? Do I cover that? Like, you know, it's everything works out kind of nicely.
Yeah. Exploration, we're quite sorted. Everything else, I don't know. Weapon wise, I think we've been sword and a hooker. Like sub 12 minutes.
I mean,
pretty nice.
This is comfy, right? Like they're both gonna be happy. I mean, again, like this is standard for both of them, right? Like there's a reason like one's, you know, Lynn's following Alaszun here, with basically having done a little bit of the extra the desert left. Okay.
Is that lumberjack?
Yeah. So.
That's. Oh. Well. Okay, do you know, everybody says this to me whenever I get something shit like that. At least we're gonna get boots. Doesn't make it any fucking nicer.
Yeah, so that's the thing is, that doesn't really say much. What this just means is that, like, your logic is a lot more constricted, unless, of course, boots and 2 Castle Tower keys show up literally right now. But it's actually kind of a nice thing, and I know that, like, that doesn't seem like a nice thing because we don't have Castle Tower, lamp, boots, and 2 keys. But typically speaking, that's likely going to be kind of late in logic. So it just means that your early stuff is pretty constricted. Now, of course, if the game literally proves me wrong and spits the shit out in the next 45 minutes, then take everything I've said completely out of fucking whack.
Thing is, I'm inclined to agree. Like, the hammer always feels like super important, and it is, and it can be, but you can also be go mode hammer in this, and we could have that situation here, in which case we save doing so much. Like you say, we're going to be super constricted, but I want that, and I want it now. Like
no, for sure.
Can we do ass? Can we ass? Let's ass.
Ma'am, you literally said hooker 2.5 minutes ago. I'm still recovering. There's coffee on my desk, and now you're asking me to ask. You are a married woman.
Zaf, I have a feeling that Zen even wouldn't be that upset, you know.
I don't think he'd be that upset either.
I really don't think so. I think he would understand, quite frankly. Maybe jealous that he wasn't involved, probably, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we can certainly ask. Again, we also have to find Aga Tower. For those who are asking what ass is, we're not just being lewd on commentary. For Ziggu's Armo Shake Storage, we're obviously going to have to find an Eastern and do all this. I don't know how to do the thing.
I don't know either. Yeah. It was partly like, you know, for fun, but also partly, could we ask? Is this a thing that can happen?
It's a thing that can happen. I don't think you worry about it too much because, again, like, it's not as though you're... I mean, strictly speaking, okay, so if a hammer is not required for the seed, that means that we don't have pod, we don't have ice in play, or swamp logically, right? Like,
yeah, swamp logically, but I get this is, and we're going well conspiracy theory angle, I think, here, but if we literally need the hammer for swamp, then logically, there is a world which we don't need it, and we skip left side GT, which feels horrible because that's how many items that we're leaving behind, but that's also a chunk of time that we're not spending looking for something that can't be there. This is
Alright, so Lynn peeking Magic Bat, not going back for TR left, Alaszun doing TR left and getting absolute bupkis, so...
What's... Oh, we've got the big key. We can get the crystal roller.
Yeah, we got crystal roller as well. Yep.
Oh.
This just feels kind of meh because you're doing this on 3 hearts.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's just time consuming.
Like we are one hit wonder as well. So.
The thing too is that CAC surprisingly didn't have that many like connector options. So realistically, you're not going to be coming back for this for a minute otherwise. But
no,
still.
My feeling with Mitts is that the connectors are going to be... There's going to be 3 decent ones, up to Floating Island, TR Ledge, and Top Up Bumper. Apart from that, they're all going to be shit.
Yeah.
That's my feeling. Oh, he's fine. He's good.
Oh, he's got it. It's fine.
He's got it. He's absolutely fine.
Just don't hug the friend.
Yeah. Be careful.
I like Lynn's play more, though, because frankly speaking, doing that on Fighter Sword is like, I'm guaranteed to eat shit, so I'm just going to come and do other things. Gets to the Eastern area nicely. They're also looking for a connector to the mountain. Like, let's be real, right? Like, they're both going to be like, I have mitts and a hook shot. I'm just waiting to get spit up there for a boatload of items. So, or just like I said, we're talking about connections to the rest of the world. Like desert areas, obviously nice because we have 4 entrances. You know, we have a bunch of shit down in South Light World with Ice Palace entrance. You know, as well as everything else. Obviously behind flippers, but who gives a shit? There's a suggestion.
What, flippers or logic?
Both.
I like it. What are we getting? Ah! 20 rupees.
Oh,
Lovely.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't even found... Have we found a connector? Yes, Alaszun.
The red flippers.
The best boom.
No.
Fight.
It's a shit boomerang, but it's a great swimming tool. It's a snorkel.
It's the best boom.
Alright, we're not doing this right now.
Are we talking about this later at home? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I've never said that before, but that felt, you know...
Yeah, I'm sure that felt great. Yeah, it was refreshing. So now we have 2 sides of desert. Lynn, okay, this is... sure.
I mean, we can get all 3 nice mountain start. Desert Fairy having the old man. And do you know, actually, I was going to say I'm a little bit surprised, but I'm actually not that Alaszun didn't take that one to Agina, because if you go there, then you're going to check the desert main entrance with that book, and you can't get back out.
But that's also why, like, I mean, sure, but at the same time, you're cutting your route, you're getting it done, right? Like, the seed is basic. I don't say the seed is telling you things, but it's one of those, like, I'm just going to commit to doing these entrances. I don't have a lot of mobility.
Yeah. Also depends who you are. I know some people who dislike that book greatly. Oh! Lynn!
Okay, well, that's the other side of that.
Go check it.
He's going to after he does the other shit.
I didn't realise I'd not checked it. I would have been straight in there. Like, I'm gonna fucking die after that. So.
Well, I have the worst thing about that where I'm like, I can do a thing, and I literally bum rush in, and my next entrance actually has better equipment for the thing I just bum rushed in. So.
Oh, I've never done that.
Yeah, of course, never.
I did it like an hour and a half ago. This feels like, obviously from our perspective, a little bit bad for Alaszun because he spent a lot of time going through and checking this, and Lynn's just like, yeah, cool, just casually waltzing in.
Well, Lynn's gonna do the same thing. It's more the actual retraversal time back to CAC, which feels a little bit awkward. So like, but Alaszun's, spending that, that's a nice connector to know early, actually.
Doesn't make
you take this, you take this up, you check Dark Lumberjack, you save and quit, and then you do the rest of the entrances.
How much are you bunny walking here now?
Not a fucking bit. They still have other things to do.
I like that. Listen's just like, yeah, no, cool.
No, I mean, but this is the thing, right? Like, if you're forced to bunny walk, you have a great connector to do so, but right now you have entrances to do. Like I said, you're still looking for a connector to the mountain. Alaszun's not touched the eastern area. In this case, Lynn's not touched other shit. Good lord, Lynn.
Lynn is scared of no fucking skulls. They're just making sure you're awake, Zaf. You awake?
No! I mean, I am. But also, so the other reason too why Alaszun is 100% going to cut the route is like with the red boomerang, he's going to be able to do all the rest of the stuff. He's got the money for Zora, so like this actually just feels nice for him because like it was a natural sort of route cut there. I'm not going to be bunny walking because I have a really easy way of getting to it from my Sank Star getting the desert or from Link's house getting to the desert left. Like yeah. That TR small that they both wish they're going to have.
One is useful. Past that, though.
One? I mean, one's great. 3 is a logical suggestion. 4 is try next session Ruin Pearl.
I'm gonna note that down next time I get 4.
Yeah, actually, yeah. If I was telling you get 4, it's like, all right, yeah. Yep. Okay, so this is. I like linking this hobo to Eastern area, actually. I was thinking you do it, but this is a nice way. And then your second path is just all of the rest of the entrances.
Yeah.
That's a nice little modification with that. Lynn's going to get the red boomerang. He's just going to go left, do everything, and this will... like I said... It's really funny. These two players are very similar in what they do, so like this is really unsurprising that they're going to be doing a lot of the same things. With the one exception, of course, being that Lynn has a much nicer mimic clip, so we saw right side pod for fucking all. But yeah, I mean,
I'm very curious to see what's in Desert Main Entrance.
yeah, same actually. I mean. At this point, they're covering their bases, and this is, you do all the entrances that you have available to you, and this is just thinking time, right? Like, you're not going anywhere fast. Your connectors really haven't been the most quick, pleasant, whatever, so you just do the thing. I mismarked Desert right. I don't know why I did that.
Well, I'm glad one of us is marking stuff.
I'm trying to, but like half the time I'm just enjoying this and watching it, so.
Okay. Agina is Hookshot Cave.
Hookshot Cave. So this is a choice, right? Because you now have the Smoky the Thieves. All right, cool. You now have the choice of going through. Oh, okay. Well,
at some point you're gonna get to finish that sentence.
No, I'm not. But yeah, no, I'm following it. Fuck it. This is Jesus take the wheel. I actually wonder what he's going to do. Okay, yeah. Because if you get a connector to my area, you get it for free. Fuck it. Like, and this is now they have a reason to go through, right? Like, this is literally, kid in a candy store, stuff your face in this shit and go.
Yep. Al doesn't you just like bombing random stuff? That's fucking hilarious.
Okay, fuck
That's
right off.
That's actually fucking hilarious.
Piss right off. I was like, I gotta get to make a decision later. No, you didn't make it now. Oh, fuck me with a rage. Jesus. Okay, but okay. So now Lynn is gonna. Here's the best part. Lynn is going to save and quit. Go to desert. Immediately find desert main there and smoky this dungeon. Cool, cute.
Cute.
Yeah, I mean Alaszun's not got much left, so he's literally going to.
Oh, wrong way.
It's fine. Yeah,
It's just the ones.
that's the one.
I'm assuming, yeah. Did we see what was on the desert ledge?
No, we'll probably see that after this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Lynn will go down, grab it, and then hop down to do the desert main.
Yep, exactly.
Didn't get anything on there, did we?
No,
Oh, well,
I mean it was a small key this dungeon.
That
so...
doesn't count. That's not. I'm talking.
Again,
Spicy.
logical suggestions, but yes, I agree. Ah, okay.
Drugs. We
We did see that. Yeah, we saw that. That was that saying, so.
Yeah, that's gonna be easy go back to. Well, I see. Actually, no. There we go. Useless fairy star. It's just a wee. Hop
Yeah,
and
it's just
skip
right there.
into it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's right there.
Okay. Alaszun doing a wee sly fake flipper and nothing.
Yeah. Oh, well. I mean, you got a mirror. You don't give a shit. You find connector, go connector. You don't even think about this. I mean, you're holding up. Yeah, obviously it's a natural route extension anyway. You just keep going, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
I think the worst part about this is that it does have an item in it. I find this a lot, and I'm like, I need to go back, and there's a small key on Zora Ledge.
Yeah.
Better be worth it. It's not even worth it. Okay, the connector better be worth it, even though that's.
It's gonna be floating island. It's gonna be floating island. It's fine.
It?
Just as good. It's
There's
just as
your
good. It's fine.
mountain.
This is the mountain. It's the mountain. So Lynn's gonna be a little bit later to the top of Bumper through Desert Main, but doesn't really matter because now he has 17 fucking entrances to do. So.
Oh, Zora.
A small key to pod out of GT. Okay, great.
That's nice. Granny! Wow, not trusting Granny. I wouldn't either. It's actual cheeks to get here.
Well, I mean, it's cheeks to get here, but also there's a couple of things, right? Like you can come back at some point. At this point you want to go to Old Man. Yeah, okay, walk right out. This was maybe like the worst part of this is that you find all these connectors here. And I say worst part of it, but now you just have a bunch of choices where once you save the Old Man, you get to decide, okay, what am I doing? But you save the Old Man because you get another potential nice start.
No, Desert Fairy. Hey, you could go through the back. Maybe that might be nice. I'm a little bit surprised like Lynn's not doing at least the items in Hyrule Castle. Got mirror.
It's slow, same thing. You probably come back for it. You can maybe return. Like the thing is, Lynn's probably thinking, where do I come back for this after?
Yeah.
Like I've got 15 entrances to check right now. Like I may find something that speeds it up. I'm not really concerned. Alaszun probably cursing himself a tiny bit because of how he like sectioned his route, but really not a big deal. It's only been 6 minutes. He actually has knowledge of kind of a nice spot too. He'll be giggling at this as well because he's thinking, all right, how do I eventually get back here? And he's gonna find it. It puts him on top.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Probably giggling to himself as well.
I can't imagine Alaszun giggling, so I need video of this, please.
Oh, he giggles all the time. He's got a clip the other day of what happened to him with an ice rod pokey, and it turns out that there's some weird interactions with that. So
And I saw that. I did see that.
I cackled maniacally. He also has such an infectious laugh too, so you hear him start to wheeze, and it just yeah.
Oh, Lynn, be careful, please.
It's fine.
Well, not even a health refill. Well,
There, you got a health refill.
this is okay. Fine. It's fine.
It's a health refill. Everything's fine. Nothing hurts. I'll say more than anything too that both of these players are very similar, but the seed has been pretty like, here's what you do, here's the straightforward shot, and I don't suspect that we're going to see any deviation from the two of them right now for at least a little bit, which is good.
Yeah, Moon Pearl maybe.
I mean, I'm sure, but for a lot of it's like it depends on where this Moon Pearl is. Hello, another sword.
Nice sword.
We've not found a connector to pod area, which is kind of nice. I'm not thinking about that too long and too hard.
No, and I haven't. Oh, paradox.
Okay. Well, now we're gonna. So now the decision points are going to be from whomstead are you picking to go off this mountain, right? And logically, I think it's going to be both players are probably going to stick their head through paradox because it's 7 items and 2 entrances. But
it makes sense.
yeah, you peek these after you go up because now you have a way to get the sword. You check ether tablet. You kind of curse the fact that you have so many different choices, and I think Lynn was peeking his head in to hopefully see that that was the backup old man so that you're not going to have to regret the decisions you make, but still. There's also 15 connectors to the mountain at this point, so you're likely going to be able to reach reverses pretty quickly.
One would hope.
One would hope, right? We did see Gran, we did see, Hyrule Castle, Paradox. Like, I would... Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Get this knowledge now. I mean... Nothing's stopping you from getting this, right? So it's...
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, it could be Hammer Pigs, and your Moon Pearl's just sitting out right there, and it's funny as that's the Castle Tower Smoky.
I'd say this Castle Tower too. Alright, well. In case you come in late and you're wondering, by the way, there is Hammer on Lumberjack. So we're a little bit mindful of where in Tarnation Aga Tower is and everything else. I mean, so you were asking about, one player going in here. I was saying, okay, yeah, fine, I've got hook shot, mirror. This shit doesn't scare me in the dark. Well, there's our Aga Tower.
Okay. Well, that narrows down a lot of places where a Moon Pearl could be. It's got to come up soon.
Oh, absolutely.
Like...
Yeah. Okay, well...
Again, you've got Mirror, and also I had a race very recently where I saw this as a bunny, and I was like, yeah, nah, there's never anything in that chest. And there was a nice flute in that chest, so... It doesn't take us too long to die.
It's cheeks to come back to. You just do it.
It is.
I mean, you're gonna be back here the second you get a lamp anyway for Aga Tower, so you have a Skullwood Small, you do the thing, you get the boss.
Yep. Well... Money's nice.
Now we get this entrance, we didn't do this before. Oh, there's Gran. Okay.
Granny? Well,
that takes care of one of the entrances back, but...
It does. It doesn't help us get back up this mountain, though.
I mean, we've still got 2 connectors through Hyrule Castle, we've got DM Descent, we've got Paradox. I'm sure we'll find something. Ether and Dark Cross? Okay, sure.
Ooh, big key for...
That's a suggestion. It's the other big key.
It's one, like, there's, like, if I come across Heron, especially if I've obviously got a hook shot, I am not hesitating. Like, going straight up, big key or no big key,
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. However, I do like having it. It's like Skullwoods. I like having it before I go in, because at least then I'm not traipsing back there in 2 hours going, oh, it's in here.
Yeah, well, I mean, no shit. I'd rather have it than not have it. But at the same time, it's like if you find Harry, you're going either way, right? So.
And 20 rupees, okay. So, maybe it was worth. Put 2 keys for Skullwoods already.
Yeah, at least if Lynn literally had a fire source, I suspect you'd probably just go back and get moth on, because that is, you have to come back here obviously for Castle Tower, but good lord, that's also, you have to come back here for Castle Tower. Never mind. It's like a cheeks to get back to, but nah, screw it. So anyway, this is perfect because remember I was just talking about when you get to the top of the castle once you get that the Master Sword, and that's booking it.
Yes. Yeah, I would say yeah. Check along the way just in case. No, okay.
Oh yeah, of course. Yep, you coming back for that. That's fine, you have a pot in your turn to return 4, so. Ooh, this is...
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of items.
Yeah, actually, because we've got the big key for it, so let's clear the majority of the back. We're going to leave Harmless Hellway.
And we're going to leave Harmless Hellway,
In fact, no. We're going to get a key in the back, because there's always a small key for pod in pod every time, so it's fine. Lynn's going to find a third key in the back and be able to do Harmless Hellway and then leave. I'll call it now. Let's see. Right side of the Dark Basement.
I don't believe. I don't believe it.
I'm fairly confident. Not enough to bet like my firstborn child, but there's one in here.
I mean, Kip can hear you. You don't say that too loudly. But I mean, this is also low investment too, because 1, it's right here. 2, you have a mirror. Please don't. Sure. So that's actually really nice to link Lynn over to this top of bumper as well. So, which he may it's too slow. Honestly, you may just do it after top of castle, but nah.
Yeah, I'd be aiming for top of castle. I want them 3 entrances.
Well, you know, it's more like, do you go, but it's just a save and quit and shenanigans. It's so much faster than walking those screens. This is the thing is, it's with this. Oh, wow. I'm making a lot of sounds because, like, again, you know, it's deep in logic. It's, you know, nice to haves. You're never upset at finding these items, but we've got a hammer that's locked behind Boots lamp, 2, you know, Moon Pearl, 2 Castle Tower smalls. We've got a fucking 6 key lock bit of flippers.
Yeah.
I mean, this Moon Pearl's gotta be one of these mirror entrances. So...
Okay. Guess we're not seeing the top of the castle for a little while.
Huh. Why, though? You're not. Okay, what? I'm very confused by this.
I'm looking to you for an explanation, so...
This is like the sparkling water of logic. Like, this is a flavor so far fucking gone. Oh, he's trying to kill himself. Never mind. Okay. So I was going to do this in the introduction where, like, Lynn has this habit of being too damn cute with his mirror portals, and this is another one. Yeah, okay, so this... Well, he dropped the portal there. He's doing all this shit. He's going to get back to Link's house and take the portal to go top of castle. This is...
Oh.
The Emperor of Uwu doing the cutest fucking shit imaginable with his mirror portals here. God bless. This seems so fucking obscene. This is too cute for his own good. This is Gooba's literally said this is too clever. Like, I get it. And Lin, oh, for fuck's sake, Lin, he thinks of the world and yeah, that's what you get. I'm sorry, like I'm not trying to. Okay, so you told me before, don't shut on my friends too hard. But this is one of those things where it's like, this is in isolation. Yeah, why are you thinking? Oh, for the love of God.
Listen, we've got to just assume that Lin is on a path. None of us can comprehend what that path is, but it's there and it exists for him.
Lin, what in the cinnamon toast fuck are we doing with my balanced breakfast, man? Get back to your fucking logic!
Hey, real small.
Alright, well that puts the high roll, the Hera big in. Okay. Like, on the one hand, it's brilliance when this works, but on the other hand, it's like you just had a huge ass diversion that you could have done later. Oh, cheap and best viewers.
Yeah, no, I only get one of the other. It's they've all been cheap recently, and well, Alaszun's gonna show us what's on top of the castle before.
Yeah,
Lin
we're
does.
gonna get here first. For fuck's sake, yeah. I can't believe that this is where it spit us out. Unbelievable.
I'm about to say, no, Lin, you can't do that. You have the swimmitos, but you do not have the Merle. Oh, okay, what have we got? Ice and Skull that are reds.
Okay. It's fine.
I mean, Zelda
That's one of the freest fucking bomb drops I've ever seen. You clear ice and you go up there, you're good.
He's done. But yeah, Zelga also pointed out earlier because Pod is a crystal, but yeah, that is 120% confirmed hammer. Oh, look at this. Funny game. Fucking funny. The thing is, even when we do Castle Tower and land back on top of here and mirror, we still can't fucking do it because we won't have the hammer!
This is super interesting. And I say this in the perspective of we keep finding things which have to keep restricting the world more and more with the fact that the hammer has to be here. This moon pearl's obviously clearly, you know, going to be somewhere soon because of where the Aga Tower has to be. So it's I hate to say what could possibly come next because we are running out of things. I think we literally have the bumper desert main to top of bumper. You know, we've got, I guess if we find Hera somewhere or a connector to the Mire area, but like even connector to the Mire area would only do us one entrance because of checkerboards. Like we're not got a lot left in the world to kind of make sense of things. So
no, we haven't. Nobody's done the bat yet, have they?
Of
the bat. Sorry.
Oh, bat. Sorry. No, they haven't. No, that was not you. That was me. My brain just decided to restart. I got crowd striked, so my brain hit a blue screen.
I actually, Zen needed to explain that to me because I had no idea what it was. But,
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it sounded like it was really bad, so I was just like, cool.
It wasn't great.
No. What was, just out of curiosity, because obviously neither of them have gone there, but what was that, the bat drop down? Was it Uncle or something?
It was Uncle, yeah.
Oh, boring. That would have been fun if that's something, you know, we had to take the connector there and then mirror just to get into whatever that was. That would have been quite fun. I like incoherence.
Something, yeah, it's a huge oopsie whoopsie.
Oopsie
whoopsie. Oopsie whoopsie on a scale unseen.
Cool. And oopsie whoopsie. Oh! Zaf, are you gonna do it if there's something in here?
Oh, am I doing what? I'm not saying the thing. I don't believe in that nonsense. This is just a 6-item cave. I don't prescribe to memes like that. I don't believe in fun. I apologize to the viewers.
Wow. Yeah, no, we had Home and Din doing some commentary yesterday for Doc Earworm and Tiberius. So I said to Din, be ready, because, you know, when it happens, Home's going to yell it as loud as possible. It was in GT. Maya was in GT and we never fucking saw it, and it was perfect.
Incoherent, it's 6 items with the fire source. They're definitely going to pull right about now. Listen, I will believe a tiny bit here. This is a 2-item cave, the bonus 2 items. Yes, I'm aware. This fire source is going to show up right here in Spike Chest.
I'll do lobby.
Alright, fair.
It better not be the lamp, though. Pearl! I'm not doing it, though.
Well. You're still coming in here either way for this shit, so this is fine.
Yeah, they're both doing it. Almost at the exact same time, so...
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's pleasant, yeah. So anyway.
So yeah, now that we've got a ton of green on our map, how much are we panicking?
Not a lot, because, I mean, like we were talking about, the game had to give this to us very soon. I think this is just fine. This is pleasant.
Yeah. I mean, the mitts make it super nice. Let's just go Vu.
Yeah, I mean, you go Vu here. I mean, what you really do is you go walk right back into Castle, or to GT. You grab Smith, you do things. I don't even think we found the Smith. Logical hard container.
I don't think so either. What's this? TR.
So
that's 4 TRs.
So anyways, I was saying, trying to access their Moon Pro. Trying to find out nothing, but it just makes me giggle when the game spits that shit at you.
Yeah, no, go down. Well, okay, go down and do K45 first, because it's not like cheeks, but we're there. Be silly to walk away from.
Your connectors are fine. I mean, Lynn doesn't know about the other one, but like your connectors are actually pretty fine, all things considered, to get here. Obviously, you have mitts. You walk right back into Boo whenever. Like Lynn having the flippers is actually kind of nice. You wrap up the rest of the South Dark World probably into Dark Shopping Mall. Get this done. He'll also, because he is aware of Blind's cave as well. I assume he's for sure going south. And just getting a bunch of items and everything. So
Alaszun scared the shit out of me. The way that he was walking there, I was like, "Are you gonna climb? How?"
No.
Just the way he walked straight up, and I was like, that frightened me for a second.
It was more like he was probably staring at his map and going, "All right, what am I thinking? What am I doing?"
Right. Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. I thought we were just having a moment.
Yeah, Alaszun pulled this way anyway because he has the shovel, so this... And again, we can get back to Vu, no problem. He is also aware of the bumper connector, so that gives him even more incentive to do this shit as well. They both are doing this for, it's a more reasons, but also you get back to Vu quickly, but... Lynn! Yeah, you also forgot to open a chest, you fucking donkey. Not only did you open the door like a jackass, you forgot to get a check.
Wait, no, did he open the
yeah, of course he fucking did. He has 17 fucking GT keys. Like he's playing veterans.
Does it? No, this is... Funnily enough, Alaszun and I have had this conversation, and, you know, be it key drop or veterans where you've got like 20 odd keys, I can't open that door. It's the forbidden door, and he's like, open it, just open it, like bullying me into opening the door. I'm like, I can't open it. He's like, just open it. I can't.
I would be less appalled by it if he literally didn't walk away from a fucking chest to do so. Like, I learned Crosskeys from these two, so for the most part, I will give them all the leniency in the world, but that was some just raw donkey nonsense there.
Oh, we're seeing Alaszun go in as well, so he's going to get his flippers.
Yeah, he's gonna get the flip. It was along the way, like, you know, again, he's not gonna get right side because he doesn't have a bow bottle, but again, I think it was of literally no consequence whatsoever.
No, I can't remember what was over there. Heart
I
piece
think
and
it was
shit.
cheeks and more cheeks. Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a nap and a hard piece, I think.
Yep, a right and a left cheek sitting in each chest. Bombos tablet from Lynn here. Oh,
All right.
blue boomerang, that's what it was, thank you.
Oh yeah, the actual proper boomerang.
Still cheeks.
And not...
No, that's cheeks, you were right.
I regret doing comms with you.
That's cool, it only took 50 minutes.
Didn't take long.
Oh, that is, well, we haven't found Swamp yet.
We haven't found 4 fucking pod keys to put that nonsense in logic. Good sweet Jesus.
Look, we've got a map, we walk in there, it's a crystal, I'm fucking doing it, right? I don't care.
I mean, listen, you're not wrong. It's as though you're not gonna do the thing when you find it. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I know. It's, see, you keep it in your head, and then you ignore it. Don't listen to me though, because I've never won a fucking Crosskeys tournament, you know.
Yeah, I mean, listen. For me to do commentary here means that I'm at least just going to make it as entertaining as possible, because the fact of the matter is that, again, you're watching 2 of the best Crosskeys players ever play the game. Mr. Joseph Crosskeys Champion is also sitting in chat, like... Alright, nice Desert North.
Are we gonna end up being like fucking Castle Tower 2 for Go?
No! Because we have a hammer that we need for
No.
pod!
Oh yeah, no, like technical Go mode will be the hammer, but is this just gonna be get your Castle Tower 2? Is that what we're going to be looking for to go and do Castle Tower to get the hammer and then finish? Is that what's going to happen here?
I can't imagine that's going to happen.
I
Like,
really hope not, because that would be fucking cheeks.
Brave, it's 50 minutes and we know where the hammer is. There are at least 3 dungeons that we need for a hammer. What? You're doom speaking here.
I am doom
don't do that.
speaking. I absolutely am. But also, I hate anything associated with Castle Tower. Alaszun, please don't die. Lynn returned in Smith to his natural habitat.
The water?
Yeah, he's a frog. That being said, he does actually look like he's struggling to swim.
Man!
Well,
Dwarf. Apologies.
to be fair, he looks like he swims better as a human than he does as a frog, and that's a little bit concerning.
That's the limitations of this SNES. I mean, the poor lad is... I would say limbless, but it's actually not true. You can see them when he's a frog, but anyway.
I'm getting a little bit... I'm fairly certain I'm right, but you know that way where you're certain you're right and then you start doubting yourself? The Smith can be in the top of light bumper, right?
No.
Oh, it's right here, never mind.
Like, I thought we'd seen it, but I also was at this point, I think, gesticulating crazily, so I didn't actually have free use of my hands to mark things.
Small key from Ira though, so useless.
Yeah. Well, it's useless now that we've already done the thing, yeah. Lynn by Blind's Hut? That you just walked away from? Lynn? I don't know what this connector was, by the way, that got Alaszun here. I was not paying attention.
I literally just saw it.
It's fine.
Oh.
We'll see it at some point, and I'll just check the VOD here momentarily. I'm cute. Go in.
Useless
Maybe
anyway.
right after.
Nice connector, if we had a hammer. Oh, wait!
I'm just gobsmacked by Lynn's choice to not do the blind shot right there, and I have the sneaking suspicion that he might have accidentally marked it off, or just has a plan, but that's also 5 items, which could be the boots to make this traversal a smidge faster. And I don't normally say that, but we know the boots have to show up.
Where is the blinds hut?
It is at the Dark Ferry south of Snake Hut, in the pod area. It was basically where the Smith was in Light World, just in the dark. So he literally was right there and just walked away from it.
There is not a green square over there, apart from Pod on his tracker.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think he might have maybe marked that off. I mean, it might maybe, like, so maybe when he goes to check Pod or something, it might click that it was there. Or there could just be fuck all in there and he could be absolutely fine.
I mean, he'll know that he's seen it, but oh, Lynn was cooking way too hard. Like, that's the problem, is he fried his fucking brain with that portal nonsense. I can smell the baguettes burning from France here with that nonsense.
Oh, Alaszun got up there. That was the back of the mountain. That's what Alaszun did.
Okay.
Him being in a dark connector just reminded me. That's what it was.
Okay. Sorry, I will stop being mean. Like, I will attempt to stop being mean. That's just very unfortunate, though, if that's the thing, because that's just a...
Yeah, I mean, it's not a tracker that I am overly familiar with, I will say that, so I could maybe be reading it wrong. I don't know if this is like Codeman's tracker or something. I'm not 100%.
I think he uses Cephs. I'm not sure. I've had to pull up his stream right now, but it's just more unfortunate that like that's what happened. And I again, he was cooking a bit too hard with that portal save, and I think that something happened there. And again, the thing is, he knows he's seen it, so at some point he'll probably go back through his VOD, and he knows that it was like during this bunny walk, so it will show up. He will know of the thing. It's just
when.
Yeah, right.
And if there's anything important in there.
Well, like, he might have just dodged, 20 arrows, 6 bombs, and 20 rupees, but still.
Mm-hmm. Or he might have just dodged boots and the lamp, or oh.
Well, there's CT2.
There was me being a naysayer as well. I love lamp.
Yeah. I mean, Alaszun's immediately going to get Castle Tower done here momentarily, and probably also Skullwoods.
Yeah, Skullwoods is a crystal. Oh yeah, because it's one of our
It's
5,
5,
6s.
6, yeah.
Yep. Lynn also does have that. Hyrule Big Key. My god, try that again. Hera Big Key.
Yep. Sorry, I'm very concerned for Lynn right now. That may just be super unfortunate this happened.
Yeah, I don't think we've not seen Alaszun go to the pod area because he got thrown out
Well,
at the pyramid.
And he's going to do this in like 6 or 7 minutes when he's done with Castle Tower, which
Yeah.
is a perfect time to link all this. He knows of at least the one connector there too, but he's just going to do Castle Tower as soon as he can.
Alright, Catfish. What are you wasting our time with today? Expected is... Oh, Alaszun's walking out.
Dark Shopping Mall.
Oh, yes. Thought maybe we were going to see the pod area already, although Castle Tower into pod area makes a lot more sense.
Well, no, so what's gonna happen is he's going to find Hyrule Castle there. He's probably going to go out Hyrule Castle main and go to CT, like right there, I suspect. Or not. I mean, like we're obviously laser focusing on this because it's like we know that the hammer is there, and you're probably gonna have to. You are gonna have to get it done. It's just a matter of when. But it's not as though you're losing a lot of time. You get a bit more mobility to it, with it. So, or this also gets you right where you want to go.
We haven't seen any chests out here either, because I don't think either of them did the first one.
No, because they not going to waste a lot of time. I think with the equipment they had too is like they were 9 hearts and a fighter sword, so just slow as sin to get it done.
Yeah, I didn't turn my lights off again. My apologies, everyone. Telethar, thanks very much for the raid. And Mike as well, thank you both very much.
Alright, this is Lynn linking the rest of this back.
Easily done. Or not. We got a bottle of... Oh, I've got a bottle of blue, we're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, so the next 5 minutes are basically going to be on both player sides. Go do Moth, go to Castle Tower, and then go to Pod Area. Like, it's just the...
We get, oh, big key for... Meyer!
Sure, yeah.
We may need it. Although we only do know one pendant, so I would love for it to be nothing. No, we've not had an awful lot of room for diversity at all.
Well, not only in there's not been a lot of room for divergence, but also that these two play extremely similarly, and minus Lynn's cute for being cute's sake. It's been lockstep for a lot of time. Like they've given little moments back and forth here, but this just. They're both incredibly logical players, and also this, like you said, the seed hasn't had a lot of room for divergence, but also like they're going to make similar decisions and try and be as efficient as possible with Mitt's mirror and the mobility tools at hand, and knowing what they know about where Hammer has to be. Like this is just
Yeah, beeline, especially if we find GT and all.
Yeah, Lynn, Julo, and I have been playing too much played up. And I think that has cooked, or caused him to start cooking in ways which,
Nice flute.
Nice flute. Okay, so...
My area, anyone?
Yeah, I mean, you take the mobility, you basically take everything but the A button at this point, and so you're completely fine with it.
Oh, goodness. Okay, well, while we're watching Alaszun go through the most exciting dungeon,
Yeah.
please consider following both runners. Most of you will already know who they are anyway, but if you don't, you should. And do you know you can also follow Zaf?
You should not do that, though. Oh, not
Wait.
even the right channel. It's perfect.
Wait, why is that not working?
God, you're missing the underscores.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that account existed from the Justin TV days and has not been logged into for like 17 years. And every year I put in a new request that's like, are you sure you don't want to unlock that for me? No. I'm going to get a goddamn job at Twitch just to get my account.
Is that your one?
Yeah. And then there's the quals, but this is fine. This is perfect. Thank you, Brave. Appreciate it.
No worries. You should follow Zaf.
How you don't have to.
You should. Oh, bumper cave from Lynn.
I want Lynn to remember that Blind's hut exists, but yeah.
I mean, if Lynn goes and does Castle Tower as we...
Yeah, I mean, he may have a
Expect him
reason to peek it, but also he may just be done with it as well.
It's one of those things, you just sit there and you're like, please remember. I mean, that's, like I said, I'm not too familiar with the map that Lynn's using, so hopefully, you know.
Yeah, as I said, I think he would usually leave it, but again, I've not watched his map tracker enough, and again, I don't know what's going through his brain, but like that was when you had the Smith right there, that seems as though he kind of unmarked it, was cooking too hard, and so I said, we'll hope here in about 2 minutes when Alaszun walks by there on the way to the pod entrance, everything else, that there's nothing in there, but if it's boots, fire rod, or something else, it's gonna be dire.
Yeah. I'm so anxious for this check.
I'm horrified, mortified. Because the unfortunate, it's like that. It's gonna be all Jover, like just.
Okay. The moment of truth.
All right, 500 rupees out of here. Let's go. Just a bunch of dog shit, please. For the sake of the race.
Okay, that's good. That's dog shit. Continue. Mm-hmm. You might get your wish here. Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It is dog shit.
Sorry, that was... Apologies to anyone that was loud enough to, but holy fucking moly, this race was just saved. Oh, God. I feel terrible wishing that. However...
It's a horrible situation to watch, though. You know, when you're watching a race and somebody's made a mistake, you know what the mistake is, and you're like, please, just somehow remember this thing that if anybody else was doing it, we'd totally forget.
It's like I like both of these two enough, and I don't want a race to be over because of something like that as well. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. And the pairings have already been criminal because this is a round 3 matchup and not a playoff bracket matchup, right? Like,
Nice use of the potion. So yeah, they're both 2-0 at the moment, right? So this is.
yeah,
I mean.
yeah. One of them's gonna be 2-1. While he's 2-1, 2022 Crosskeys champion Scholzer is currently 1-2. Like, this tournament's been brutal.
Oh, Swamp's a pendant. Alaszun doesn't go far in here then, right? First two checks and Lynn leaves.
Well, it's in a shit spot actually, so you might just fucking do it, but you're not expecting to find much here because you know Boots can't be here. Obviously, Hammer's not going to be here.
Big K thieves too. Oh, we are pushing on.
I mean, it's a shit spot. I don't blame them, but also, yeah, you need so much stuff. You just know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like.
Oh yeah, sorry. You need so much stuff. It's not as though it can't happen, and the game has now basically said you're Boots from getting the hammer. So it's not as though it's very far out of logic. It's just one of those like. I wonder if the play is to think about trying to grab the Boots, but again, like, because this is it's in a shite spot, but you now also have Flute. You can kind of come back to it. The Thieves' Big Key is nice.
Another fucking memes. But Thieves is another pendant. It's our green.
Sure.
So we just got a pendant leading to a pendant. We already know Ped is dead.
Yeah, but it's not items, so it's fine. And to Chat's point that, you know, it's a lot of stuff and we're missing it. I don't disagree, right? It's just one of those, like, there's a world where you theoretically could dodge this because you've now gotten Flute, a big key of some substance, and you know that you're...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Left. It was the wrong choice no matter how you look at it. Haha, I can't believe that I advocated for leaving after the Thieves' Big Key. I can't believe that I even said this out loud. But yeah, no, for sure. I 100% agree.
Yeah, we did. That's the thing. We needed. Yeah, we needed a lot. I mean, do we know?
You're
we
missing
don't know.
like 17 items, yeah.
Well, in fact, okay, right. Oh no, this is a pendant. So yeah, absolutely, we need that. We need that.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say there's a world in which Maya and T are the pendants, but we're literally in a pendant, and I literally said those words, what, 3 minutes ago? That, oh look, Swamp's a pendant, so... Good, I'm on top of my game today.
Yeah.
So... again, I mean, that kind of helps narrow it down. The Boots can't be behind Samaria now.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, we're basically going to be looking for, I think, an item cave. I think we're missing both of the fairy caves. We're missing some stuff in the Mire area. I think we don't have the suggestions for more than maybe a couple other items in Mire at this point. Which, I mean, even again, there's no shot because we're still missing 2 small keys for that. You're going to do it anyway now that you have Samaria, but... The other thing that's in logic, which Alaszun is likely going to pick up here anyway, as well as Purple Chest. Thinking of...
Oh, big key for Eastern. No, Lynn handed the Purple Chest in.
Okay.
And it was shit.
I think that might have been around the time that I was watching Alaszun, because, you know, this is... Yeah, so now, alright, now the next question is, where in Tarnation do we go? Yeah, okay, oops.
Don't worry, Alaszun. I've seen worse.
He'll
They
do it
literally
again.
named a team after it.
So this will link him into CAC to activate the flute to keep the nonsense going, which is why he's doing this.
Okay, let's see if Lynn does remember, or...
I don't fucking think so.
I don't think so, but not punished though. Or not checking, that's cool.
Where are we going? I guess this is just going over. Yeah, no, this is... Yep. Graveyard Ledge into north entrances and then a flute activation. Okay.
Oh yes, that kid that we saw like an hour ago.
You little shit!
Wow! Oh! Oh, so
Well.
we've had bottles for some time, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's fine though, it's okay. It's okay.
That...
It's not gonna feel
You know,
good, but it's okay.
his sporting career has been over. He kind of hung up his Nikes for a bit and handed them off, but holy shit. You don't have a good reason to go back to Cackle. That was the problem. It was like, this is so terrible.
Yep. You're not gonna go back
Oh,
for
they-
one check.
They did do one bottle at a Hera, right? Was there another one?
No, both bottles
Okay.
were both were in Hera.
Or Hera just... Okay, so it actually hasn't been that long. Okay, that's fine.
Yep, Hera was literally the dungeon that gives hammer and boots today. Oh my goodness. That was... I did not see. Bombos. Okay, cool. Thanks, Alaszun.
Yeah. Well, so now the second part of the game starts.
Oh, good. A fairy.
Although no matter how you slice and dice it, Alaszun is in a very good spot right now after ripping all that shit out of Swamp.
He is...
Lynn might get around to checking that after the Mire entrances because it's a very glaring hole in his route and he's missing some very large item caves, dungeons, what have you. But that's also still horrific to get to.
Yeah, the thing is, Lynn's gonna mirror here, go and check the sick kid. Get boots, get hammer. I could lead him away for a little bit.
Oh, he's absolutely led away for a long time.
The thing is, I don't think either of them will feel too great about that. But they literally picked them up between, what, 2 minutes of each other?
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing is they know that their bottles were fairly recent, so it's not terrible.
Yeah.
The thing is, the Hera was in was a gnarly spot too. Like you had a couple options for it, but again, their routes are very similar. They routed, I hate to say, like been calling this a lot of this shit a mile away. Now, where was that? I marked that earlier. That was Darklink's house. Okay. But yeah, I mean, Alaszun's going to be feeling great because I think it's not a great spot for Swamp. At this point, Lynn is, obviously going to go in no matter what, get all these things, but it's certainly a little bit of an advantage in getting a sword, getting the rest of this.
Yeah, no, if I'm in Alason's position, I'm feeling amazing.
Fuck Spike Cave in particular right now. he's like, nah, GT. Like, I have 20 items in this basement. Not a shot.
Like, he hit it and then he was like, actually, no, fuck this.
Yeah. Tiaras are less pendant then, so we are a strong fire source, a bow from Go mode?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, we need so in clarity, we also need a fire rod or bombos for the thing, but yeah.
Yeah, we found Ice Palace.
And
Ice Palace is at Hyrule Castle main.
Yeah.
So we don't
And
need
a pod
any.
small,
Oh yeah, and a pod small. Oh.
which we'll find on the way, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know where Ice Palace is. We just need the actual Ice Palace entrance melter.
There's a small one inside.
Yeah, in Lynn's case, he still has reasons to feel like he needs to be thorough. Alaszun is not all that far off from getting shit done, so. Oh, we have to climb, don't we?
Wait, have we not seen?
Yeah, I just realized something. Thank you, Hamza, for keeping me honest. We also have to climb.
No. Is it?
Oh, yeah. Double climbers.
Oh. So we need GT Big Key as well.
Yeah, so I take everything I said back. I'm gonna go refill my tea and be here a minute.
Oh, that's rough.
Eh. Alright, Lynn, when can I convince you to get to Swamp? I think this was a whole lot of nothing over here, yeah.
Like, on top of it being in a shit location and everything, Lynn does have the hammer, so it's like, it makes sense.
Yeah, right, I mean,
Just getting there is...
It's just really bad, too, because it's literally one entrance. It should be two for him, and I think if he had not marked off blinds, he would absolutely have gone that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But now he's got the entire GT basement. Like it's gonna be a minute.
I mean, what was it? Resisting Big Key on the boss and
Samaria and Waterfall.
So...
Alaszun did not do left side as well, which Lynn will.
No, he did. What of?
Swamp.
Oh yeah.
He went straight to the back and said, "Fuck it, I'm out."
Yeah, so if Link goes in, does left side swap, there's something there that's
That's
could
the best
swing
spot.
it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I think at the time that Lynn's going to be going there, he's going to be missing at least the items that we're already missing and then some, so.
Maybe. But I'm pretty sure Alaszun has that blue so he didn't use it.
Yeah. I mean, we know Lynn will at least be 2 items from go, if not more. That's at the Samara and the Eastern Big when he finds Swamp, but yeah.
Okay, nothing on Betty.
I think this is the funny part. This is the second entrance that Lynn saw, but just never walk in here. Now it's like, all right, I'm gonna clear all this shit out now. The hour and 20 minutes later. Yep, sure.
See a little heart piece and heart piece.
Great.
Nice. Okay, let's say GT. So yeah, bow, fire rod, bombos, and GT Vicky.
Right.
It sounds weird though, it's like it's only 3 items. But that's like
It's only
famous
3
last
items, but the world literally exploded in that bit of time as well, so...
Yes.
Which was one of the things, like, depending on how late those Castle Tower smalls were, like, you know, you could have reasonably constricted logic, but now it's like, no, it's just too much stuff locked behind it, so... And now, it's basically, okay, now we're in the second half of the game where we have the items we can start playing again.
Oh yeah, Mimic.
Yeah.
This might be Lynn going over to the pod entrance after this though.
Wherever he decides to flute.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a big fucking teehee.
As someone who has been regularly fucked by that big chest, it's like, okay, that's not exactly what I was after, but still like, thank you.
Yeah, Samaria is definitely locked by an egregious number of small keys as well. So that's because that was the flippers, right? So that's definitely reasonably late in logic. But maybe just this basement is going to be pod key, pod key, pod key, pod key. Alright, lose ice.
Yeah, we're getting jack shit. Do you think Alaszun will attempt to do right side while he's here?
No, I don't think so. I suspect, I mean, he may prove me wrong here, but I suspect that with everything in the world that he has open to him, he has way better options, and he will think about that in terms of what time he has left. I think that when you give a player like, when you give a player like Alaszun this stuff, like, he has way better ways of spending his time.
Yeah. Yeah, GT's not that difficult to get back to either, is it? So.
And knowing that Fire Rod is likely one of his go modes as well, or, you know, one of the 3 items that he has left, I strongly suspect. Not doing Tile Room. Like, okay, so, sure, like, it is at least 2.5 years off your life, and he's also not done this.
Is that a very accurate time measurement, yeah?
Yeah, I plus or minus. Look, listen, precision is not really something I'm known for. Hyperbole is. We certainly have a whole lot of magic to be...
Oh.
Sure.
Well, I mean, he's not been into Skullwood yet.
No, again, this is perfectly fine. Like, yeah, this is gonna be Mimic Cave from Alaszun, because this is, you know, they'll probably also snicker a little bit of this as well. Oh, right, this is in the front of Swamp. Yeah. Hmm. Let us see some DLC screens for Crosskeys here. What the fuck is this? I don't know that I've ever seen this screen in Crosskeys before. Yeah, for real. I didn't realize I'd paid extra today.
You paid?
I don't know how else I got on here.
That's called a bribe, and I did tell you to keep that very secret.
You're asking a lot of someone who can't read.
Okay. Lynn, you need to keep going right. Okay. I tried.
I mean, he's got a flute. He's got a magical musical potato that can take him right. It's fine. It's okay to go left here. He's linking this in a GT. Like he absolutely has to go to GT here.
Yeah. Yes, Greylin's done purple chest. It was, I think it was something like 10 arrows or something. It was dire.
Yeah, I'm wondering where all these bloody pod keys are to put all this extra crap and logic. Probably just all in Skullwoods now. Pod key, pod key, pod key. I think we've seen all of our 5-item caves as well. We saw Johnny early. Blind Slut Lynn hilariously skipped. I know we saw a mini Moldorm cave.
We've seen mini Moldorm. Yep, 100%. Yeah. That was quite early.
I think we've seen both the fairy caves now. We've seen Saha.
Seen Paradox. Seen Hookshot Cave. That was super early too.
Yeah, we haven't seen Eastern Palace item cave. That's 4 pod keys possibly.
Yeah, I was about to say actually because we need that.
We do need that in addition to.
We haven't found it. We haven't found Eastern, have we?
No, we've not. I know that we've got a way to get up to TR entrance, and I think there's 1 or 2 entrances up there that we can do.
Yeah, we've came out of Hammer Pigs.
Right.
Not seen. Have we seen the Ice Palace entrance?
No. Maybe no. I don't think we have. I think that was when Lynn was. We saw Lynn in that area, but I don't think we saw that.
Nice map.
Lynn might have done it, but I don't know when all that got linked together, to be honest.
Oh, Aslan's not done the back yet. This was nothing as well. I'm pretty sure Lynn's already done this too.
Lynn did this. Sorry, this was nothing. I'm kind of memeing a bit, but like that Skullwoods. Okay, so that Burna's interesting because the Burna I think was also decently locked. Because I'm thinking about like what puts the Skullwoods big into play to get more items. To this point, we're running out of things for stuff to be, so we're looking for like, all right, what gets us in the Ice Palace for 8 more items? Burna's here in GT. Okay.
Yes, right.
Perfect. Right. Yeah, enabling you to. Lord have mercy. I look away for a second. I was like, where did Alaszun get this damn Burna? Perfect.
I mean, yeah, front of school, we just got to have something, right?
Yeah, well,
it's 6 items.
It's 6 items. It could be a bombos, which then gets us an item and the dungeon, or an entrance in a dungeon. Oh, Lynn, you're gonna be triple dipping this. Blech.
No.
This is not very fun. Yeah, I'm going to put money on Bombos in Skullwoods.
I will be somewhat kinder and say Fire Rod. Actually, is mine kinder because then we lose the entrance?
Yeah, you lose the entrance there. You're being unkind. Why do you hate our players so much?
I was trying to think of some good excuse, and I
Yeah, I was like, waiting?
Well, Alaszun because he lives so far away and I cannot pet the doggo.
Okay. Why do you hate Lynn? If you say he's French, it's legitimate, and I understand that, and so does he.
No, we didn't face them in the Euros or nothing, so I can't even. Can I get back to you on that?
Certainly. I will tell you no. Pod key. Yeah, okay, there's
Nice.
one.
Cool.
I swear Skullwood's just gonna be pod keys.
It better give us something else. Just like the fire rods. Okay, actually, do you know what? Fire rod gives us 4 checks on the right side of GT. So
It does.
and it gives us an entrance actually back of Skullwoods. So in fact, mine's is better. So why do you hate our runners?
Well, I mean, I currently hate Lynn for a variety of reasons, with trying to be way too damn cute. Why do I hate Alaszun? No reason today.
You don't have no, not a good enough one.
I got enough one. Not that I really had a good. No, not that I. Again, these are both good friends of mine, and frankly speaking, this is this is a tragedy that they're both having to play each other in this round as well. So.
Well,
Okay.
shit.
Well,
We did need it.
I mean, we did need it, and Lynn's probably heading there right now, and then going up to Skullwoods, and it does.
Oh.
A GT big key, yeah.
We did need that.
We do need that, and that was
Oh.
like, if we have a bow, what are we missing for items? And that's literally okay. Yes.
Are we just gonna climb now?
Yeah,
Like
you have to.
you have to. Yeah, you have to do it.
What? Here's the thing. What better do they have? They can go searching for entrances, which I don't hate.
I mean, Eastern
You
6.
have to do this.
Yeah, Eastern is 6 items. And we
Right,
got.
but this, yeah.
Sorry, go on. But I was gonna say we got access to. We only need bombos. We don't know about TR for getting in. So there's 1, maybe 2 entrances we can't check. Because we're all being surrounded at a pyramid.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, we're literally at myths-related entrances. Yeah, Alaszun's linking Desert Crystal into GT here, but
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah, I mean, I mean, Lynn's gonna turn around and climb. I mean, this is looking really good for Alaszun. I mean, Lynn still has to get to Swamp at some point. He probably will sooner rather than later. But this is pretty strongly advantaged to Alaszun, and it's...
Yeah.
The only outs at this point are going to be something in the left side swamp, which I don't even think Alaszun is that far off from even having the time to go back to right now.
Just have we seen the front of TR?
No.
But there isn't there isn't anywhere we could go to that would be a good connector. Because we've no, floating island.
Yeah, we could go to Floating Island. I know we've seen TR right at some point. It was like, what, Ice Rod Cave area? I mean, we could easily go there as well. Like, it is some place that spits us out some nice-ish. Like, it's Floating Island, which is... I think we've peaked it because we were spit out there. I don't know if it was a thing, but...
It hasn't been checked off on Lynn's map. Or Alaszun's, so they haven't manually marked it off, because obviously we haven't collected it. So, But we did check the entrance up there, so I don't know. I can't remember if we peeked or not.
Dane, having experienced the GT Big Key behind GT entrance stream, no, put it back. I did it once this tournament. I don't want to do it again. But even if it's something left side swamp, I don't even think Alaszun takes that long to get there. Like, that's...
No. It needs to be, or needed, because I don't even think the option's there anymore. It needed to be something that Alaszun only needed to get, like, to finish a dungeon, so... I don't know. Bombos, because Eastern's in my area. Or my entrance, rather. But... I mean, he's going to start entrance hunting soon enough for that. Fire Rod, but that gets us into ice, so... And Bombos does the same job.
It has to be something that basically is Fire Rod into Trinex at this point, right? And I...
Yeah. I can't...
I'm trying to struggle for outs right now, because Alaszun is very far ahead. Like, it's kind of not, it's getting to a point of like it needs to be something that is very, very deep as like an alternative, right? And it's going to be something that probably is...
I mean, Lynn's climbing and is going to end up on top of the castle again. Perfect time to go and do it.
Maybe. If it's here, yeah.
But it's like you say, he's going to have to go back into Mara to finish that off. Alaszun's already done it.
Yeah, there is so much time on the table for Alaszun that I don't actually know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Alaszun's climbing already, so...
Yeah.
Hot on the tails.
Yeah, and to Zaga's point, I think Zaga's right. Surely Lynn finds this. But may also make a similar choice depending on the item situation and avoids left side. And once Lynn finds Samaria and Eastern Big, if he does that... I mean, at this point, we know that Lynn's at least going to be, you know, like from what we're seeing on Alaszun's side, probably 3.5, 4 items from go, so he may not. But it's also an hour and 40 plus into a seed, and that definitely kind of takes a little bit of time on you as well, because you're starting to think, okay, I've not found entrances. I'd rather just get what items I can out of here, and then when you do find stuff, you bail, right? And especially with having to go back to Mire for a third time, which does not feel good.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that Swamp isn't that shit location. Let's just, yeah. Let me just feel clear.
Yeah.
The Big Key's still not made an appearance, so...
Sure, yeah. I mean... Lynn almost doesn't want the Big Key to show up, because that will...
Entice
if there's
Alaszun
something
back.
left side. Yeah, again, if it is something, right?
Yeah. The Eastern Big Key is on Argus as well, so...
Yeah.
Like, Alaszun's gonna go looking for Eastern after this.
Or if there's nothing in this climb, then he's probably... Well, I mean, he's still going to be looking for entrances, right? But... I don't think we've seen what TR entrance is, so...
Nope. We don't know the medallion for it. Also can't do Mire entrance because we need Bombos for it, but to be fair, if we get Bombos, we're not fucking going to go check Mire, we're going to go and do Ice.
Yeah, we've got Ice, yeah. Alaszun also has Thieves to do as well, so he literally has more options to do right now at a reasonably good clip than Lynn will, so...
I mean, it's not a lot of time, but even if Alaszun does go to do, you know, back of Pendant Thieves, hand in the green pendant, and it's nothing, there's time he could waste to get back to Lynn here. I don't know if it's enough though.
you got to remember we got to get back to Meyer. Like getting back to Meyer is not trivial in the seed, and that's a lot of time in addition to everything else. And like Lin is, I think, up a tiny bit of exploration, although at this point not much. Like they may actually be back on parity there, which at this point you have to think like Swamp and Meyer is between the traversals of those two dungeons is 5 minutes.
Hey, pod small.
So you've got to find 5 minutes for Alaszun to waste, and I don't know where the hell that is right now.
Okay. Somebody has to go round. Give Indy some cheese. Just throw it at Alaszun. Nice.
This climb has been shite!
Not logical. Maybe. Pod key? I don't know where we got all our GT smells. It has been some time and I have forgotten.
And we had 4 ever since Lynn opened the goddamn middle door to forget to skip the other one in hope. Christ. That literally feels like a year ago now. Good lord.
I mean, when's your birthday? We could just celebrate it in like 5 minutes.
I honestly, it was a couple months ago, but I'm down to do it again. Sure. I mean, our pod smells of Eastern Palace sitting in the TR entrance. I have no idea.
Oh goodness, I was making a good point. The GT small was on Zora Ledge. So that key that we've just got has to be our... Wait. I'm confused. I'm gonna stop thinking about key logic. It's gonna hurt my brain. It's nearly 10 o'clock at night for me here. Right, my brain cannot handle this. Lynn. 5? Nope.
No, probably 1 to go up to TR. Oh, no. Yeah, just GT4, I think, on Zora Ledge. So, climbing logic.
So you're saying words.
I mean, I'm saying words. I guess this is, Alaszun is probably thinking, because he did peek this. Or did peek the small key earlier, so he's thinking, wait, so, oh, that's right, Alaszun has a small key that Lynn doesn't have. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we've seen this connector from Lynn. Came out at Desert Right, I think.
I believe this is Desert Right, yeah. Sal's not going to pod. Is this got to be what our last pod small in Eastern at TR?
I don't know at this point.
I mean, yeah. At this point, I'm grasping at straws for like we're obviously missing Eastern as a dungeon. We've seen everything else. Hell if I know.
Here's a question for you while they're doing this.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you and chat as well. If you come into pods with 4 smalls, what chest are you leaving? Assuming it's a crystal, because obviously you would leave Helma, but assuming it's a crystal, what chest are you leaving behind if you've only got 4 smalls?
I mean, I'm also at 17 hearts and nothing. That's where I'm just going to open one and pray it's not the other one. I mean, the game's going to have to throw it to me at some point with the flippers, right? But I'm probably just going to open big key chest because it's closer and get down with the hell out.
Yeah, Zaf, you've also got to assume that you're Jolo.
I then toss myself into the most shallow body of water face first. And try not to drown. Sheila, I think you're partially responsible for Lynn drowning today. So he's going to check both on 17 hearts in this economy? Okay, so Lynn is now finally going to Swamp. And I guess this is a death point, right? Because the thing, too, is that Alaszun is definitely running out of stuff to do. And like I said, it's literally got to be something that's 2 items deep in logic that causes him to basically forge ahead with literally other stuff. And I it's got to be that Lynn finds Fire Rod, Alaszun finds Bombos, I think, and gets to, I don't even know, right? Like it's
yeah, well, whoever gets Fire Rod gets more items, but they each get an entrance. Is it the right entrance? I mean, the thing is, Lynn's going to do this. I can see Lynn maybe going straight to the back first.
Yeah. But Lynn's also missing, I mean, you count the items. Lynn is missing Fire Rod, or Strong Fire Source, at least 2 big keys on Samaria, right? This is go -4. Lynn probably says, even at the hour and 50 mark, I gotta do everything here. Sees this and goes, man, this is 4 items. I don't give too much of a shit. He knows this is a pendant. I don't think that Alaszun did know at the time. I don't know he did, because we found Mr. Ha. You're potentially, let's call it 3 3/4 items, so we've now unlocked 5. I still think you probably go 4 left side, but you're also at the hour and 50-minute mark, which, like, you're not feeling great being go -4 at this point.
No. He's going.
He's go? Yeah, I mean...
Alright, okay. I'm glad to see this, because this
is it, right? Like, and literally this... Sorry, go ahead, Brave.
No, I'm basically going to say what you're going to say. This is it. If there's something here, Lynn has a chance. If not...
And it's not just something here, right? Because that's the thing. Alaszun has time on the table, and we're talking, again, 5 minutes of the swamp clear and Lynn's triple dip of Mire. This literally has to be probably 2 items deep. And Alaszun now is, he's taking this and saying, I'm going to go to the front because I'm trying to clean up shite. I feel like we're still looking for Eastern, like we might have wanted to go to TR entrance, and I think there's an entrance or 2 up here, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is going to lead us to Floating Island. I think it has
Floating Island,
to.
yeah. Yeah.
If I remember right. I don't think we've seen it, so I'm trying to remember, but I think this is going to lead us to Floating Island, which is good. He can possibly get that item, because I don't know if we've checked it or not. He's going to get the compass chest in here, which could be the Fire Rod. I've seen it in here so many passing times, but then very nicely leads into the TR entrance. Right, what have we got? Red Rupee, that is not good. Oh, that's not the one we wanted.
Well, that still leaves my bullshit on the table, but
it does.
that...
Well, but what are we... So, no, wait. Does it help in any way whatsoever? Bombos. Bombos Medallion is the only thing that could lock. That would be of any use to us.
Yeah. That literally
or
is...
Or maybe Quake. Bombos for both.
Oh.
Okay. There is a chance, and that is the bullshit that Lynn needed if there's something on Trinex, because...
Yeah, but... Yeah.
Like, if Alaszun gets... The fire source is outside of it. If he
this
gets
is just... Yeah, sorry, this is just the shit in the back of Thieves now, right?
Let's say yes.
Yeah, I think it's literally all we have left, which is...
Wait, Lynn, keep... Yeah, no, Lynn's not going to mirror now. Surely.
No. We still go -3, right? Yeah, it has to be try next for Lynn to win this game, and
It's a shot. It's a shot. I restreamed the race. Somebody claimed GT. I'll not mention names in case they don't want it. Somebody claimed GT without the hook shot. And for those, again, probably everybody's aware, but in this particular iteration of the Crosskeys tournament, there is no Maldorn bouncing and no hovering permitted. So, claim GT with no hook shot, therefore leaving validation chest. The answer was validation chest. It was the opponent's kind of big out, and maybe not a big out, but it certainly didn't fucking help because they're not the person who claimed is not going to claim again anytime soon. So,
yep.
I would say never say never. I'd say it's a big ask, but sometimes wishes can be granted.
I mean, there was the match yesterday between Wolfie and Scholzer where it basically came down to Scholzer finding the hookshot, Wolfie not, and Wolfie doing a climb literally a minute and a half before Scholzer without the hookshot and finding, like, basically 60% chance that it was the big key he was looking for and found it, right? Like, games like that do happen where you're watching and suddenly, you know, Scholzer finds the hookshot, starts clearing everything else, and it's down to 5+ checks in the game, like literally just doing the math of, you know, I say 5, it was a 3 in the climb and a 2 behind it.
Yeah.
But
Thieves Town not paying out though.
not yet. We still have 2 and Mr. Ha, so...
What have we got up here? Oh, this is going to be TR main entrance for Lynn.
Yep.
Okay, well. We get to look, we get to admire. Yeah, Incoherent, I don't think we've got any more entrances left. They're either Bombos or Fire Rod Lock.
Yeah. I still think that Alaszun has a lot of time on the table, even if it is one or the other in this sequence, and it's kind of running down to it. It has to be Trinix, and I still don't know if there's that much time on the table with what's left.
Yeah. I think it is still a big ass regardless. But... It's not really yet. There's a... This is like rooting for the underdog. There's like a 0.1% chance and we're all like, yes, go! Nothing on a green pendant turning.
Oh, where are our fucking items, randomizer?
Is this your first time watching Rando, Zaf?
Listen, I have been sitting here on my fucking fingers and toes trying to count what the cinnamon toast fuck is left in this stupid game. I don't know. I mean, this is actually, Alaszun's going to get both of these here. He's going to scum this away into the other one, whereas Lynn made the decision.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's clever. Yeah, and hell was a death spot for Lynn. Because I had this pod small of being on Vitreous, but...
Is this it?
I tell her I'm gobsmacked because I was not tracking like 100%, so I believe that there's. But then I'm trying to figure out where our other pod small is.
Here? Hellway?
Can't be. Not in this preset.
No? I know there's some fucked up thing if there's a pod small and pod somewhere, then it can be like locking itself or some shit like that, but no. What have we not? We can't even get into ice. We've cleared that. Mire, we only have 2 smalls, so it can't be. It could be let's say Mire if the key that we're looking for is a Mire small. But GT, we've got everything. Eastern we haven't found and we can't find. We've done.
Well, so Eastern we're missing 1 check. It's still out of logic by the math. It's whatever's in tile room, right?
I think it's got to be tile room. It's the one thing that we know we haven't done. Lynn's done purple chest. It's nothing.
Yeah, I'm coming up empty because I've not been tracking as faithfully as I should have, but now I'm very curious as to what.
Yeah.
Well, so tile room is 6 pod lock because it's the flippers and Samaria was in. So that's what it's like. I'm gobsmacked because I don't know what. It's not obviously it's not Big Bomb because we need Ice Palace.
Alaszun's already came out with it anyway. Alaszun's done Spike Cave was.
Alaszun's done Spike Cave, which is the Skullwoods. Yeah, which was our bow.
I mean, Alaszun's doing tile room, so.
I mean, if Lynn manages to skip an entire fucking Thieves Town, good lord. If he manages to skip an entire Thieves Town, good sweet Jesus.
If this is the answer, this is just putting them back neck and neck, and this would be fucking amazing.
If this is the answer, and again, specifically at this point, because this is a big... so if this is Fire Rod for ice, and the final bit of it is Bombos on Trinex for the entrance,
no!
I'm quitting this.
We got a race.
I need to leave.
Beer's maybe got the logical answer. GT Big Chess.
Oh, GT, good lord.
Nice catch, Beer. Did not even think about that.
Thank you, Beer. I was honestly trying to think of what we were missing, and I sincerely appreciate you because I was losing my godforsaken mind.
I kind of like this from Alaszun. Alaszun's going to go and check Skullwood's entrance. If that's Eastern, he can go mod both dungeons. No, Alaszun's not lost. He's going to go check the Skullwood's entrance because we need to find Eastern. One is Fire Rod locked, the other 2 are Bombos locked. If this is Eastern, he's in go.
Yeah, but Lynn might just say fuck iced tea because I'm still literally getting 7 items on the way.
I could absolutely see Lynn saying fuck that, or
yeah, fuck
Lynn,
this in particular.
Lynn might just get Bombos.
So here's the worst part: is if this is Buttkiss and it's actually Eastern behind Big Bomb, this is just.
It can't be Big Bomb. I can't remember the connector, but Alaszun came out of the Big Bomb entrance. That's gone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's that was one of the paradox entrants.
Okay,
You're
so
right.
we need Bombos. Bombos is the answer. Remember that big ask? With each check Lynn does, that becomes
I
more
swear to
likely.
God, Lynn's just in the lead. Like we literally have swung
We
6
have
minutes
swung.
in Lynn's favor. We're missing. I don't know where Alaszun. So Alaszun. Or wait. So GT4 was Zora Ledge. Okay, yeah. So. Oh God, yeah. It's just GT Big Chest.
So GT Big Chest is the answer. Oh, man. Yeah, Mimic
We can
speed
go back
done.
from Mimic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, googly moogly.
So this might not actually be good for Lynn now. It depends how well he's been keeping track of his logic, because he might go and just do try and X. You know, if he's not kept track of the logic, he might just go and do try and X, hoping that that is going to be the advantage.
Yeah, I don't. Did Lynn ever get spit out of this?
What of the I don't know.
I don't think he did, so I think he's going to be very cute, open this, and to make a very sad sound.
Also,
Yeah,
vanilla.
he's about to do this because he never went at this, so he's going to make a very sad sound here. But yeah, they're both skipping iced tea. Yeah, fire to Mario Lock though, right? Like, I'm literally standing up now watching this. I can't sit down. I'm not even kidding. My standing desk is raised. Yeah, Lynn's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, Lynn still has lead. It is the ball hair of a lead right now. Lynn needs to literally go to GT.
Lenny's going to TR.
It makes sense. Like
Or GT, yeah. I think actually GT actually has to be because Bombos.
no, Lynn's going to check the entrance. Right, Alaszun, what you doing? Is Alaszun gonna pick up this key on Zora Ledge?
Yeah, it would. Ooh. Oh, because this could be Hera Basement. This could be the small key that he saw, so he's thinking it's this. Which I still, you have to think that maybe it's, oh no, because if it's that, then the Bombos, okay, yeah, so.
Telethar, hold for 5 seconds. Is this GT for Alaszun now?
Yeah, I have nothing left for him.
Well, there's one thing. But he's not gonna do it.
So when this race eventually concludes and they both come in for an interview, I'm gonna mute, let them talk, and then say a damn thing.
Oh? I feel like Alaszun has just realised something that we haven't. Or wants to show off his bug net skills, one or the other.
I don't think he... Yep. I think he... What? I'm wondering if he thinks he mismarked something.
Oh.
We know for sure Lynn mismarked something.
Yeah, but Lynn got away with it.
Yeah. Haha. Yeah, at this point, Lynn is going to go for thieves, which I still think... Yeah,
Yeah. I mean...
Unless we've all mistracked something collectively here. Yeah.
I mean, there's maybe a small chance that Lynn just comes to do the right side and continues. But seeing as Alaszun's already in here, a little bit too late, I think.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's now back, so it's within the margins for. So it really boils down to if they pick the right entrance, who goes there first.
Wait. Oh, it doesn't have any keys. Wait, do we need a key? Yeah, oh yeah, no, there's a key for the end. Oh yeah. He can't continue right, he doesn't have a small key. Wait. Did he pick up the key from... No, he could have picked up the key from the thing and kept going. Is it
I
faster?
think they're both losing their mind.
Yeah. The thing is, watching them is making me lose it because I'm like, no, he doesn't have a key. It's yeah, no, this totally makes sense.
I think with something about this logic, I mean, it's they both lost their mind. I mean, not literally, but like, I don't know. You're asking questions I don't have the answer to. The right side is also impossible. I mean, this shit's I can't do it.
You go up, go down, and wait for the thing to go. You've got plenty of time to like wait until the fire bar goes round.
You're saying that.
No, it's fine. I wonder if Alaszun did it and then realised that he made a mistake, or also maybe forgot about the small key under the paw, or, you know, kind of just went, it wasn't there and thought, oh fuck, and then remembered about the GT big chest, or...
That strat's cursed as shit, and every time someone does it, it makes me so upset as spaghetti.
It's a key!
What the
I fucking hate this scene.
This race is crippling me. Lynn, save and quit. Lynn, save and quit.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he's gonna do thieves. Oh no, this is all ogre.
Oh god. This is thieves for him. I mean, to be fair, like 4 items over a fucking basement.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. This is Jover.
Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know where Thieves is. Oh, God almighty.
Why did we run? What is happening in the street?
I don't know. I don't know, but I think Lynn realised something about the logic and he's like, okay, cool, yeah, no, I should do the basement. But
I mean, he realized it was, but that whole time he had to have known this because that was sort of the logic for him to skip as much as he did. So, like...
Yay! Yep.
I mean, they're both following the logic, and I mean, it nearly brought Lynn back. Yeah, but I think that unless this is the wrong one and Lynn chooses right, which is nearly impossible to do because you're going to come here first.
Yeah, and even then, I think Alaszun is still probably going to be even making his way up there before Lynn pulls the bombos out here.
Remember how I said like 20 minutes ago that Alaszun's looking for this because it could have been the Harris Mall, and we found the Harris Mall?
Wait. No, Alaszun, pick it up. I'm curious. What is it? Is it your Myers Small? Would that mean that it could be Cutscene Chest and Meyer? Somebody who knows key logic and has been following this, tell me that is that it could, if that could be the answer. Because if so, oh no, wait, no, we're not even looking for keys anymore.
Yeah, we're just looking
for.
Boring. Now, the worst part is that ferry connector would be, it's not even faster. God, they have to do this. This is, I think, floating to one is the fastest way. God. So, okay, here's a really stupid question. Does one of them open checks along the way and get silvers and the other one doesn't for the most heinous bit of cosmic fucking irony at the end? Oh no. Please, Mr. Rock, go away.
I don't know who's going to be in more pain by the end of this. Alaszun, Lynn, or you?
This is just empathy, sympathy. Like, this sucks. Like, this is a great seed, but this sucks.
This is a great seed to watch. If I was in either one of those shoes, I'd have that Restream open, I'd be looking at it, I'm like, end my fucking misery.
The other one wants the other, like, each of them want the other one to finish at this point.
On one hand, I want them to finish to, like, end my misery, but on the other hand, I fucking worked hard for this point. Like, I deserve this win now. Yeah, I'm having the same thought as Zelga. I want to open the big chest, like, you know, let's have a one last laugh. Go on, Alaszun, open it.
Oh, Telethar calling that shot a mile away. Good lord.
Oh, God. Maybe it'll be nice. Maybe it's been like, look, I know you've been through a lot. Have silvers on Armos. Have 3 silvers just to finish your Ganon fight that wee bit quicker. I like how it wasn't even that long ago we're like, God, this does not look good for Lin, and like, yeah, Alaszun's got a bit of a lead now, but Lin's brought it back spectacularly well to make this exciting at the end. Hey, Meyer 3.
Yeah, the worst part too is he made really great or unintentional reads around the fire rod, and then still pushed a bit further past it. And honestly, if he had not run from GT to Thieves and then save and quit, this would be this would be seconds. If I mean. Yeah, the fire was actually useless, and this was the thing that I think we were talking about, was that it had to have been behind. Funnily enough, it had to have been the thing that fire rod was, in the end, was just not useful for anything. Alaszun, you were taking a lot of damage, my chief.
This might just be exhaustion setting in. Well, so I think he's got two. I think he's at least got 2 bottles of blue. So.
Yeah, Lin only has the red, but I also will 100% expect both of them to say, no, I don't want to talk about this scene when the slug is done. In the swamp big chest!
Oh, man. Oh. And the worst
this putrid! Oh no.
Oh, God.
I have nothing to say at this point. This is just rhythmic, like mesmerizing.
There we go.
Holy tap dancing fuck, it is all over.
Right, folks, please get your GGs in chat for Alaszun. Taking this one with a winning time of 2:21.28.
Yeah, that's about the response time of the ambulance to get my ass get over here to take me the fucking ER after this scene. Jesus Christ.
Can it pick up Alaszun along the way?
No. I don't have that kind of money in this economy for 2 people at the ER. Good Lord of mercy.
Okay, what to do is fly over to the UK and then get picked up.
Honestly, cheaper and probably the same response time.
Here we go, and please also get your GGs in chat for Lin. Taking 2nd place with 2:22.10. My goodness.
That was a marathon.
That was. That absolutely was. We'll see if we can get them both in for a chat. I mean, on one hand, that was a great race to watch. I love how close it got at the end there.
I mean, again, I think Lin, with losing the 30 seconds of overworld traversal and everything, like again, from Lin's dead lost position of having to triple dip Meyer to then, I think at some point, like, they're even talking about, like, they both had a little bit of the scrambled eggs brain, like runny yolks going on there. Pulling that back and then that realization, holy moly.
Yeah, no, my brain would be leaking out of my ears on this one.
I'm not gonna ask the question. I'm muting. Y'all can talk. Good luck. Have fun.
GG's, Lynn.
GG's.
I'm glad to know you did the exact same thing. Like, honestly, I think it's a really defensible thing in this seed.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
I had two
okay,
entrances. I mean, I've
I'm
never
probably
checked
in
Pirate and
go
Bottom.
mode.
I never checked Pirate's Bottom. That's the thing. So
Okay.
I'm like, I have two entrances left.
Oh god, yeah.
Nope.
I actually went in, I got spat out Paradox. I'm like, you know what, let me check Paradox Bottom and I'll hope it's Light World before going for this pyramid play. And I was like, no, here's the pyramid. I'm like, okay, well that's nice. I guess, thanks.
That's it. I was like, I'm not going back down. Just whatever.
Hey, how early did you think you were in go? Oh.
I don't know. I didn't locate that fire up because, like, I mean, logically, not logically, because I was never in logic. That's the thing. So, like,
yeah, no,
well,
it's fair.
The reason I went to the mountain first, checking the entrances after swamp, was like, you know, I'm looking for Eastern, and if I go to Meyer, kind of have to do GT tiring. I kind of have to do it, right? So I'm like, let's try to find Eastern first, you know, so I don't have to do it.
Pod was so out of logic, and I'm just like the swamp crap was so out of logic, and it was like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize, like, I got the harassment. I was going to Thieves, and I'm like, wait a minute. The pod keys are in Eastern, no way. And the only thing that had logic is that harassment key.
Oh, let me tell you, there's jack and shit in Thieves. Because I was like, like logically, I'm kind of sitting here down to just like, okay, all my swamp crap is in logic. I almost left after the Thieves Big. And I'm like, no, I know this is a pendant, but this is so shit to get back to. And I compromised and I skipped left side because I'm like, you know what? I don't have the Swamp Big Key. I'll have at least some pull to come back here. I still don't have the Swamp Big Key. I'm guessing it's in Eastern or one of the Fire Rod. Where is the Swamp Big Key?
Trinex.
I was about to say, or one of the Total Rock locked or Fire Rod locked things I didn't do. Because like I got my Fire Rod, I'm like, this is out of logic. And I kind of hesitated for a second, and I'm like, no, I just need to go to Ice Palace. Like, there's stuff out there, and I'm like, no, hold on. I need to check back of Skull Wood to see this fucking Eastern Palace. Because I was finding Eastern, so by the time I hit GT, I was finding Eastern and Ice Palace access for Go Mode.
Insane.
Yeah.
And so I kind of thought, I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to do my dungeons. I didn't have the bow at the time. Because I skipped left side, so I didn't get the bow from Swamp. I got the bow from Skullwood's Big.
It's in big chest.
It's a big chest.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I need to cut in for 1 second because there is something that happened in the seed that actually, Alaszun, you went to pod early. Lynn, you mismarked something. You never went back for Blind's Hut at the pod ferry.
Oh, yeah, true.
And it had fucking all.
It did have fucking all, can confirm. I'm like, all right, I just killed Aga. Here come my boots and blind set. They're like, nah, go fuck yourself.
So let me tell you the narrative of this. Lynn goes to turn in the smith, gets back in the mirror portal and runs away. And I shit you not, I had the ambulance on speed dial because if there was something in that blind hut, I was going to the ER because the shit was DED dead on arrival. Like it was fucked.
I was thinking about my route. Like, I was like, I kind of want to go to pod and then all that garbage. I want to keep my portal. And then I get the flippers in pod. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to Zora and I'm going to Deathwalk to keep my portal. Like, all that shit. I was like, always thinking and I forgot.
Yeah. No, I definitely had a couple things where like, I'm thinking like, I know Lynn's a really smart player. Like, I usually trust my ability to outthink and just like out-clever out just about anyone. And Lynn's who I learned most of my tricks from, so you can guess about my confidence in that.
You know, I was never going to that Dark Lumberjack without the boots. I was never going there without the boots.
Yep.
I got spit out of Desert Bottom early and just did it as a bunny.
I was gonna activate my food and I was gonna float to my area. That's what I was gonna do, but I got the boots. But I was not going north here.
Yeah. No, I was exactly the same. I was, let's activate the flute. I'm gonna flute to Meyer. Let's turn in Thick Kid because I finally got my bottles. Nice fucking Tower of Hera, by the way. What was there, like 27 progression items in there? Right. Like, both of the first two bottles.
Castle Tower Small.
Yeah, CT2 and the
Yeah.
lock.
Oh yeah, and the lamp. There we go. The lamp was
And the
there
lamp.
too. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, there is no world where I do Dark Agate in this seed because I
Same.
know I need to beat Skull Woods.
Same.
Like
Yep.
I almost super bunnied the like first chest in Skull Woods. I'm like, you know what? No, I have to come back. I actually didn't know for a fact I had to come back here at that point, but I figured it was like a 0.25% chance I wasn't going to need the hammer, so I was assuming I was going to have to do Castle Tower. And so I'm like, all right, well, I got one pod small, or I got one small, I've got my swords, like I just need the second small and the lamp, or fire rod, and I'll just go kill Mothula, and I'll climb Castle Tower. I'm like, oh, here, cool, here, I'll do Hera into this, and maybe I'll go get that small key that's on Zora Ledge that I had to leave behind.
How early did you go for that?
35 minutes, but I had nothing to splash slate with. I had the red boomerang and only the red boomerang. And I think for ledge you need at least one of the other things.
You cut your route, Alaszun, with the connector that was down there. Lynn got red boomerang, but with getting the mirror and everything else, so didn't do the splash leaf stuff that you did. That was like the only early route divergence between y'all.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like Lynn and I have stylistically very, very similar play styles. So
Right.
like it was one of those things where I'm like, do I leave Swamp? Like, Lynn's gonna do Swamp when he's here. Like he's gonna know the logic, but like it's too shit to come back to Pod.
Yes. It's
Or
too shit to come back.
to come back to the Pod entrance just for this Pendant Swamp. And then I'm like, all right, cool, Kane to Samari, this feels good. And it's like Eastern Big. All right, we're cooking. And so like I felt really good about most of my route. And then I felt good about holding off on Skull Woods until after I had done Spike Cave, and so I had the Skull Woods big when I went there, and then it was just like, here's your bow, here's your GT big. I'm like, bam, cool. We're just about in go mode.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of entrances that I hadn't checked.
Yeah.
I hadn't checked any of the boots entrances, like, oh god. I hadn't checked where Ganon was. That's not true. By that time I checked where Ganon was. Because I'm like, all right, well, I have the powder and I can go turn in Magic Bat anytime, and I just like kept finding shit to do that wasn't checking whether Ganon was vanilla or in Sanctuary. And finally, it was when I got my fucking hammer. Then I'm like, all right, well, let's go get my hammer, and then I guess I'm.
I did that after Aga, the powder. Like
Yep.
I just walked and looked up.
I thought about it. I hadn't touched North Dark World and had a lot of pull there, but I wanted the boots for it because I wanted.
I needed to activate my flute, so I needed to walk to CAC anyways.
That makes sense. When I went back to the bottom of Spec Rock which ended up with me getting my Moon Pearl, I made sure to grab the bug net because I'm like, it fucking sucks to get to CAC in this seed. Let me create this shortcut. And so I hookshot it across. Except the first time I actually fucking missed and fell. And I just like saved because I'm like, it's still faster to take this, but I feel so stupid right now.
Yeah, that's the only reason I grabbed the bug net. When I after the Super Bunny entrance, like I wasn't in Hammerpegs, I just mirrored. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna grab the bug net now. And follow that connector.
I was so fucking frazzled, and I honestly, wouldn't be surprised if you were similarly frazzled by the end. Like, if you watch my Ganon, it's a fucking disaster. And I just like sitting there like, oh my god, Lynn's gonna finish, it's gonna happen.
That's why I closed the race room when I'm in go mode, because I don't want to look at it.
I did too. I pulled it up right before Ganon to check, and then I pulled it up in the killing blow, just like, Lynn's gonna snipe me, like, he's coming. I'm not gonna get away with the full clear, like, dead last location. Oh. I was really proud of myself for figuring out, like, okay, I'm missing 2 pod keys, and I've been assuming that Zora Ledge key is a pod key, but I don't have anything else left, so that can't be a pod key.
What do you mean the Zora Ledge is a pod key?
It's not, it's Ganon's Tower.
No.
I'm
What are
fucking
the-
stupid.
Yeah,
Jesus
can't be.
Christ!
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. Yep, I never would have gone back for that at that point. Then if I like you see, like I'm fucking frazzled, like,
Well,
and
so
I'm getting to the end of that scene, and I'm just like, this fire rod's out of logic. And the worst thing is, at one point early in the scene, I walked by K45, and so I actually ended up checking it on the way back to GT, because I had one of those things where I like didn't mark it off on my tracker, and I'm like, nah, I did that. I did shovel and stumpy and I pulled up the VOD. I'm like, nope, there I go, sprinting off just past it.
yeah, so here I thought you were looking for the Harris Mall. That's why you went, not for the pod for logic.
No, but no, that's what I'm saying. I was looking for
yeah.
the Harris ball. So
Yeah.
at this point, I'm like, I'm missing 2 keys, and there's one thing left because GT Big Key Big Chest got fucking mine-holed by me. And then I got back to it, and I'm like, okay, well, this is gonna be Hera, and then that's gonna have to be Bombos, and then the Pod Smalls are gonna have to be an Eastern. Like, I think Lynn and I both got to the Pod Smalls must be an Eastern. Fuck
Yes.
Flipper things. Fuck Samaria things. Fuck Fire
things
Rock
down.
things.
Fuck the back of these down. Fuck. I was like, oh wait, the Podkeys are easy.
I had enough left when my options were small that I actually went for the back of Thieves Town. Like I had 2 or 3 things left, and so I'm like, you know what? If it's a those could both be Pod Smalls. It's not without question, and all of my options fucking suck. So I
the GT. That was the plan, but like,
Yeah.
it took me going from GT to the Keystone entrance to realize they're in Eastern. What the fuck am I doing?
And
They're in Eastern.
I knew they were in Eastern. I'm just like, help me fucking find Eastern. Jesus. I did find one of the pod keys in Eastern. Did you open?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Telethar in chat called the I can't wait for them to both open Compass chests for a pod small about 20 seconds before it happened, and it was one of the most beautifully prophetic things. So
I'm not surprised. Like I saw them, just like, oh come on. Like obviously
Yeah.
I know 2 of these are in here, but come on, man. And it did technically lock the silvers.
yeah.
Oh man, that was brutal. But yeah,
You know what?
I mean, and I
Silver's left side swamp.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ice Rod over there, right?
Did you also skip? Sorry.
I see. Yes.
Okay, good. I
called that
like at this
yeah.
point, I was like shaken enough in my like logic reading right now. I'm like, there's a chance I'm wrong, right? Like I don't think I'm wrong, but there's a chance I'm wrong. Whatever. I'm just gonna skip like. So I opened the stuff on the way, which I knew quote unquote couldn't actually be it, but like those 7 checks are so fast. I'm like, if I did something wrong, this is a huge fucking shoot yourself in the foot for no good reason.
Yeah, right. So that was the same thing. Like I'm not in logic, but like
Yeah, and then I got to GT, and I'm like, gonna do right side at this point. I'm like, this can't be anything, but like, I don't know what else there is. I'm like, oh, I missaw Meyer. It was Ether. I don't know why I marked it as Bombos. So I mirrored and fluted away, and then it was Bombos. And was like, shut up, Kevin. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, I mean, the whole seed was frazzling, and honestly, we spent a long time until I think someone remembered that GT Big Chest existed, right? Which,
That
Yeah.
was a very good, very interesting Crosskeys scene. Like, don't take my like tilt right now from how I played it, like being like, there was a lot of interesting stuff that you can do. There was a lot of very interesting decision points to make. There was a lot of value you could get in tracking logic. Like, Lynn did it better than me and skipped back of Thieves Town. Well, Lynn did it better than me and
No.
skipped the Zorlich key. But he also
no, I think I got it
No,
because it was
Lin
early.
got it. Yeah.
Oh, did you have flippers at that point?
Yes,
Okay. You know,
because
Yeah.
I walked from the top of Paradox Cave to the bridge, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with my 2 keys, and then
I didn't get any pod keys for a long time, and then I was on 2 keys for a pretty long time.
Yeah.
And then I was at 4 keys, and I'm just like, fuck this. I'm just saving and quitting and checking this shit and scumming these last 2 chests because I don't want to deal with
I thought about doing it after. Like part was on my mind after I got the hammer for a long time, but I was like, I kind of need to save and quit to scum it, and I never find the opportunity. Like every time, like I check my area, and then there's a connector. Oh, I'm still in the light world. I also wanted to save and quit to do to do Mimic Cave.
I'm pretty sure I had that before my hammer, because I'm pretty sure that ends up transitioning me over to the Hyrule. At some point, I went to the Hyrule Castle connectors, and that's how I ended up in Dark Shopping Mall, which I'm like, okay, I'll do Catfish, like, I'll clean this shit up.
I didn't want to realize Aga Tower because killing the 2 bowling chain guard was gonna be a pain. But like, man.
Oh yeah, I also like I one-tripped Aga Tower. I'm just like, fuck this. I'm greeting on this shit so hard.
Yeah, Lynn did bunny revive for the chest under the bridge for Skullwoods, but yeah, like.
Yeah, it was not dying that was bothering me in Aga Tower. It was killing those bowling chain guards.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I probably would have buddy revived that chest in Skullwoods if I didn't have such a strong pull back to West Dark Death Mountain. That was just like, I'm gonna come here, like, I can pretty safely do this. Like, I'm just not gonna take the time to do the Super Bunny here, and I'm just gonna live if I get burned because of it. But it seemed pretty likely with the hammer there. It seemed really likely that the Castle Tower toolkit was gonna get forced on us pretty quickly. I'm actually kind of surprised it took as long as it did, personally.
I think, yeah, that was the weird thing was I kept being like, oh, well, maybe it won't be there. And then seeing it at in the Dark World, I was like, okay, we're going to have to get a Moon Pearl. Like, obviously, like, it was trying to think about, like, how late it could possibly be. And then with it being there, I was like, all right, it's probably, the logic is getting pretty restricted around where it was. And then y'all kind of got the kit, and basically we're within locks of each other again for the first hour and change. I was like, all right, now the siege starts again once you both get the hammer, boots, Moon Pearl, and everything else. Like, all right, cool, restart, go again.
That Moon Pearl fucking sucks, by the way. Like, we've gotten this far, that was a fucking terrible Moon Pearl.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Did you have anything? Did you have anything for the Mire dip when you went in, or did you also go on 0-0, no fire?
Zero.
Like, I don't actually know if there was anything available because I was close to my last location down there, which is also part of why I just said screw it. I'm just going. I'm not even checking this other shit. Like,
I know I have connectors, but I don't think I had anything like hard in the live world.
I think I had a couple Hyrule Castle connectors, but like I don't think I had like it was just one of those things like I hadn't found hammer pegs yet, so obviously it could have been a bunny walk thing. We had found Sick Kid, we had found Hype Cave. We had found Potion Shot. Yeah, I think Hammer Pig was the only thing that was actually out there as a bunny walkable entrance.
Yeah.
That was in play. Yeah, I'm really glad this match got a stream because that was a fucking banger of a scene. And honestly, for the first hour and 45 minutes or so, I had a lot of fun in that scene. The last half hour, as I sat there going through my disaster recovery protocol, was not quite as fun. And I knew I greeted sometimes. It was one of those things like I'm against somebody who's really good. I can't afford to just play super safe the entire time. And I got bit pretty hard a couple of times. Like, I guess it didn't really hurt me to last locate that fire rod. In fact, it probably helped me, because if I had it earlier when I went through to check the Turtle Rock Medallion, because I never checked the Turtle Rock Medallion, because it bites you in like 0.1% of seeds, and hello? I probably would have done right side TR and then lost, but yeah. That was a nightmare. But like in a good and interesting way.
I mean, right side TR. Don't have access to it. You need to reverse climb or kill Trinex to get access to right side TR. Dude.
I hadn't checked the TR. I hadn't checked the TR medallion, and I was at the point where there was still enough shit out there. So it was one of those things like, if Eastern Palace was in TR and it was Ether, I was in Go mode at that point. That's not true. I didn't have fire. I was in Go mode minus Ice Palace, and at the time I had kind of formulated a working hypothesis that the goods to get into Ice Palace were in Eastern Palace.
Insane.
And so and the Pod's keys were just out there. And so I went through and I'm like, you know what? Like, this is out of logic, but it's ass to get to Turtle Rock anyway right now. So let me just like reverse TR. I will check it that way.
Oh.
So I did Compass Room and then came out Floating Island. and then use that to check the Turtle Rock medallion because I didn't check the Turtle Rock medallion because again I never checked the Turtle Rock medallion. And this was a rare case of that biting me really hard. But I mean, that's what happens when you take a risk. A lot of times you are fine, and then sometimes it explodes in your face. Hi, by the way, Brave. We haven't really let you get in the word crosswise. I'm sorry.
That's cool. I'm just enjoying listening. I'm relaxing because Linny nearly gave us a heart attack by not doing the Blaine's hideout for a start, and then I had to listen to Zaf die for the last 20 minutes as well. So...
Sorry. I forgot to mark it. I usually mark that when I like delay some stuff, but like I just didn't. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I had to look at your map, and I'm not like too familiar with your map that you use. So I was like, I don't see a square, but maybe you've just like marked off and then written it down. And then Alaszun, when you were going over there, literally with silence, we're just looking like shite.
Walking in blind hunted like, oh shit.
No, I literally, it's like I'm counting it. I'm like this, like was like compass, arrows, 20 rupees, and like, and as you're going to the back, I'm like, if this is anything, and then
Okay. Speaking of the word compass, shout out to the GT compass for being my fucking MVP in this scene. Because I finished the right side GT and I'm like, I did the bonk chest. What is left in motherfucker?
Yeah, because we were like, okay, well, you're just going to go right. And then I was like, oh no, you can't go right because you don't have a smoky. And then it was like, no, there's a smoky in that pot. So like, did you think it was like faster to go left? Or like, did you just forget that you had it?
I mirrored out and was like, what the fuck do I do now? And then I looked, I'm like, motherfuck, I know exactly what it is at this point. Like, and then I opened it, it's like, here's the Harris smoky. I'm like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah,
that
so anyway,
killed me.
Also, shout out to Lynn opening the middle door, but not opening the second chest in hope.
What?
You stupid, I'm saying this now, you stupid cute motherfucker. The shit you did in this seed was...
What? It's fine.
There was, I mean, yes, it was fine.
I went back for it. I realized, I'm like, oh shit, I'm at 127, huh?
The compass saved both of you in different ways.
But also, what the fuck was like 5 of the first 6 items in the seeds being compasses?
Yep.
You open the fucking thing in Sanctuary, compass. Go into Link's house, glove. Pick up, hey, cool, there's a bomb. Let's do back of escape. Compass. 20 rupees or something. Oh, here's pod. Compass. Like.
Okay, I have to ask you. Did you get lucky?
I got so lucky. Are you kidding me?
Lynn did not.
I went 3 for my first 3. I also didn't take my bomb straight away to back of escape. I took it to what did I do? Oh, I went to Late World Hype Cave. I just went this. I'm like, all right, cool. We're checking this. And it's like, oh, cool. Here's a Spec Rock. I guess I'm dropping through right now. So that was me 45 seconds into the seed and Vu. But yes, I went, I think, 3 for my first 3, and then I whiffed every other one. But I kind of stopped doing it at some point, so that's not a lot of whiffs. I definitely got lucky in this scene.
Lynn got glove, went out, picked up the rock, it was nothing, went back inside, and then the stream froze. And I was like, oh, well, Lynn's going back to bed. Fuck this seed, he's out.
Lynn's just like, no, we're done.
Yeah, like, I was like, okay, well, great. We're going to be here a bit.
Honestly, phenomenal choice.
The only winning play.
Just like you sit there like, lift 3 or 4 rocks, you lose all of them, like, no, we're done. Bye, fuck this. Like, it's like, I know Zaf was watching the seed where I went like 0 for my first 12 on the 50-50 bush and cack or something like that, and you could see my sanity absolutely fraying by the end of it. If I ever had it to begin with.
I mean,
thanks.
Zaf
I mean, it's always really. I know I'm personally responsible for that. Oh man. Thanks for the race, Lynn. It's always fun to race with a friend, and like it's one of those things where like I'm probably gonna lose. I'm gonna be pissed at myself if I lose because I kind of struck this buddy away in spite of hitting what felt like a fairly good route, and but it's one of the things, like, you know, like, I'm losing to someone I like, I'm losing to someone who's really good. There's no shame whatsoever in that.
I mean, y'all played phenomenally, and like I said, you can watch this back. The thing is that there was a point where Lynn was about 6 minutes behind. A lot of that was the swamp play, and Lynn had to triple dip Meyer. But the end of this seed is like
I
again.
wasn't G. I did GT left side on Myers neck, and I have nothing to do.
I'm
okay?
not saying it was a bad play. I'm just saying that, like, again, I like, legitimately, if you don't mark off the blind, I think you have enough pull and you go to swamp early, and the game is different, and it's literally like that's all I'm saying. This was a fantastic game. Like, that's really all I have to say at this point. Yeah.
Until I started scrambling and being like, I'm out of shit, I felt ahead in general. Because I felt like my route was really good. Like, I felt for most of it that I was very efficient with my use of time. I managed to avoid double dipping things that you could have to double dip. I found important items quickly. Like, nothing I had to go back to and clean up felt like it particularly bit me. But it's hard to feel good when you're in that sort of scrambling, what the fuck did I forget phase. And I'm glad this time it was not something I forgot, or it was not like I misread logic. It was literally just like, yes, I do understand how this game works. This would be a great, like honestly, like this would be a great seed for training someone in like how to pay a lot of attention to logic and Crosskeys. Because there's so much like interesting crap that you can do with it. Also, shout out to Specs. Thank you for not making me walk to pod a second time this seed. My boy.
Mhm.
Big fan right now.
I mean, to be fair, I was sitting watching that and I've still learned shit all about key logic because we were going through and trying to figure out, it's like, what could it be? It's like, can't be that, can't be that, can't be that. And then I think it was Beer was like, it's GT Big Chest, it has to be. And it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, completely forgot that even
Well, say it was
existed.
one of those things too where you're like, okay, I've got like 3 or 4 things in logic, and if 2 of them are pod smalls, then all bets are off. And so it wasn't really till you really get down to the dregs and you start knocking off those bad things that it's like, wait a minute, hold on. There literally are not enough places left in the game for these pod smalls.
Yep. I realized
This shit has to be an Eastern.
I realized it kind of late, but yeah. I was about to enter these and when I realized, oh shit, they have to be an Eastern. And that's why I just didn't enter these time save and quit to go to Hera.
I didn't have enough information to strongly make that call that they had to be an Eastern at that point.
Like I'm so like deep.
But I definitely understand making that call, for sure. And if I had been more diligent about being like I was willing to play early on kind of fast and loose with logic because I was so ridiculously far out of logic that I'm like, you know what? Like doing these checks is more likely to just repair my logic than get me something that I missed. And like, you know what? That's okay. Like that happens. So sometimes you repair logic and you find the item, and sometimes you repair object and you find the 3 small keys you need to put yourself in logic, and you're like, why do I ever repair logic?
So you would end up located ahead of small.
There were words when I pulled that. I pulled that. I'm like, no, this can't be a pod small. What the fuck? And then I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, I'm missing 2 pod smalls. This can't be a pod small.
Oh,
Man.
actually, when you both went into Eastern, we were like, do you open up the compass chest? And Telethar literally went, why would you open it just to get a pod small key? And Alaszun, you opened it and it was fucking pod small key. It was perfect.
I had cut out enough of the game that I felt like the odds of getting silvers in there were high enough that it was a time worthwhile check.
Same.
Yeah. I'm not surprised Lynn did it. I'm sure Lynn's not surprised I did it. I'm not surprised Telethar wouldn't have done it. Like, it's one of those things where, like, especially when you play a person enough, like, you really start to learn their style and, like, how they make decisions. And it's one of those things, like, Telethar would have said, hey, 2 of these 6 checks have to be pod smalls. Fuck opening this chest. I looked at this and I'm like, I've got 10 spots left in the game. I'll open 1 check for a 1 in 10 for it to be silvers, even though there's a 1/3 chance it's a pod small. And I mean, I don't think you're actually sitting there crunching the numbers. It's more of an intuitive thing, but it's absolutely a thing that people do. And I think it's interesting to watch like how different people's styles can lead you to things like that. And it lets Telethar continue to be a smug motherfucker, which, I mean, I'm sure he enjoys.
I think he's
Great,
going
thank
to
you.
get me
Yeah.
do it.
Thank you for
Okay,
letting me
I
do this, by the
refuse.
way.
Sorry, I'm reading your chat. I refuse to learn Julo's style. I will learn anybody's style except for Julo's, but that is the way to a fucking loony bin trip. Sorry, this interview went kind of long. This was a special scene. I hope.
No, it's, again, like I really wanted y'all just to talk for a bit because there was a lot to say.
Yeah, no, Zaf literally said like if they get in, it's just like he's just gonna like mute and then just you talk, go.
Yeah,
But
that happens sometimes for sure.
but no, it was an amazing race and like yeah, I mean like to watch amazing, to play I'm sure not as amazing. But thank you both very much for letting me put the restream on, and Zaf, big thank you for like even like letting me know what was happening, because I just like I honestly thought this one was gonna get like picked up elsewhere, so I was like, alright, cool, you know, that'd be like really cool to watch back. And then Zaf was like, can someone do this? I was like, I'll fucking do it, like yes. So
yeah,
thank you.
I appreciate you putting this on short notice. I mean, I got to calm 2 of my like really good friends and people who taught me how to play the game, so it was just a ton of fun. But yeah, it should be fun.